Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruptions. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation? Got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation podcast. A podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruptions. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out, get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it, I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing. And you don't ever hear the drama, they keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters need to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gaming credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out, get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up everyone? What's up PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation Podcast.
What's up? What it is, what it do? What's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tub. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do? What's up? what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. You already know what you're getting, and that is facts with a discussion. The greatest to bless the mic without the needless interruption. Face it, we got an anatomy like a little bite of me for a concussion. You know what's up, man. I mean it when I seen it. I was proud of these brothers. They entertain the people every week without cussing, and you don't ever hear the drama. They keep it clean on the podcast. Independent duo doing it big when they broadcast. Haters hate to see them doing positive things. PlayStation Nation got you, ain't it obvious, man? We pulling up every week and showing love in the chat. Unlike these other channels, these guys are showing their back. Like, what's up?
What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
They don't need no introduction. Persona, the gaming politician, politicking for the come up. Division and vision require precision, decision that gotta be thought of. The potential is exponential. Gamer credentials is what they brought us. Get caught up. You know, Bari bring the passion when he's speaking from the heart. He the best lisp on YouTube, climbing up the charts. And when Persona speaks, he gon' tear the mic apart. Intellectually, of course, cause you know the boy's smart. They cover the news with integrity, so you know it's a must watch. Ain't no console war, just two brothers being a font. What's up, PlayStation got the Saturdays locked. And if you ain't tuning in, you missing out. Get blocked.
What's up? What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up. What it is, what it do, what's up? What it is, PlayStation, what's up? Jay Bari and Persona got it locked in the tug. Saturday mornings, y'all know what's up.
Yo, listen, man. I really do appreciate everyone that always comes through to rock out with me and Bari, man, on What's Up PlayStation Podcast, a podcast by fans for the fans, or by the community for the community, I should say. Listen, man. For me, man, I'm gaming with Persona. If you enjoyed listening, definitely subscribe to this YouTube channel. I'm a PlayStation fan too.
Yo, what's up, everyone? What's up, PlayStation Nation? You are now tuned in to the What's Up PlayStation.
Yo, what's up, YouTube? What's up, PlayStation Nation? Welcome to another episode of the What's Up PlayStation Podcast. You know, it's Saturday, 11 a.m. And the mood is just right today. You got a nice little rain going on. You know what I mean? But it's a cool weather temperature here in New York. But it's been a beautiful week this week for PlayStation. And we're going to talk about it, man. But for those that are new to What's Up PlayStation Podcast, we are a PlayStation-centric podcast where we talk about the latest, the greatest, the good, the bad, the ugly news in PlayStation throughout the week. I am one of your hosts, Jay Bari, and I'm also brought to you by the other hosts. That's right next to me or right across from a little river, across the bridge, a little drive, a little bit over like about 20 minutes. So, the other host, Gaming with Persona, the card god, the Destiny Raid Master. You know what I mean? You know that old commercial with Raid and the cockroach is like, Raid! When Persona boots up Destiny, he's like, Raid! Yo, Persona, what's good, man?
I'm a PlayStation fan too. What is good, YouTube? What is good, PlayStation Nation? It feels good to be back. Ooh, wait. Oh, listen, Bari, the mood is right, bro. It's raining out here in New York. You understand? This is gamer weather. You understand when I say you chilling? It's Saturday. You get what I'm saying? Chilling in the crib. You know, you remember those rainy Saturdays when you was a kid, man? You fucking go to the kitchen, man, get your bowl of cereal, watch your cartoons. And after cartoons, you play your game where you just chilling, watching movies, whatever. This is that type of weather, man. Get your gaming on. Listen, I'm happy to be here, man. This is episode 74 of What's Up PlayStation Podcast. We got a lot of good things to talk about. I'm very excited. Shout out to the panel, man. Shout out to Bari. Bari, how you feeling this week, man?
Yes, sir. I mean, I'm feeling good, man. I woke up super early, tried to get some cleaning in, but this is going to be one of those weekends where I'm going to do a lot of cleaning. Got some laundry I got to do as well, after the podcast. But the week has been pretty good. It's been a busy week, but it's also been a great week for gaming, man. It's just a lot. Honestly, there's a little too much.
Yo, listen,
it's a little too much.
Gaming wise, man, there's this way, and these are good problems to have. You get what I'm saying? Gaming wise, there's a lot of things out there. And I always say it, man. I always look forward to the Saturday morning podcast with my bro Bari. I know it's gonna be a good one, man. We got some good stuff to talk about. So it's gonna be a movie. This pod. I haven't used that phrase in a long time, but this one's gonna be a movie because it's gonna be a lot of tackling a lot of dumb gaming takes. But yo, how was your week this week, man? It was good, man. A lot of in terms of the real life adult stuff, a lot of work this week, man. I've been tired this week. I ain't gonna lie, but I even though I've been tired, I'm like, yo, this Elden Ring really has me. It's really got my hook. I see you went on a path to become Elden Lord, huh? Absolutely. So I've been playing this Elden Ring a lot, and but yeah, my week is good, man. It was been a really good week, man, for me, gaming wise and in real life. So I'm happy.
Yo, that's what's up, man. And we see the beautiful people in the chat, man. We appreciate everybody that came through. Showing What's Up PlayStation some love. With that being said, the vibes are ready. We started off giving you 3 trophies. Since you ain't getting no trophies in Elden Ring right away, we're going to give you some trophies here.
Yo, you know what's crazy? I got my first, no cap, real quick. I got my first set of Elden Ring trophies last night, which is just 2 trophies, would put me to 2%. I've been playing this game since Monday, Bari.
Yeah.
Yo, and I just got trophies this week.
Around the 20-hour mark is when I got my trophy. That's when you beat Margaret. And I was just like, all right, I can see this type of game. I beat 15 other bosses already, but this one you're gonna give me the trophy.
That's just those bosses are just for gloat, because we're gonna talk about it, because we're gonna give an Elden Ring impression. I want to get ahead. Go ahead, my fault.
Yeah,
my fault. We're gonna talk about it.
Sure, we're gonna talk about it, man. We're gonna talk about it. Yo, Elden Ring definitely has took in the gaming community by storm, and rightfully so. Yes. But there's also some cons that we're gonna talk about as well, especially for me, because I think a lot of people's ignoring it. The fact that a game like this has all the highly critical reviews, it's kind of crazy that this stuff is being ignored, but other games is not.
And and you probably got 30 hours. I got 15, so
I got about 50 some hours in the game.
Ooh, Jesus.
Yeah, I got
those is RPG numbers for real.
Yeah, I mean, I can see myself playing this game over 100 hours easily.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
You know what I mean? But I've been having a good time. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it, man.
Absolutely.
But yeah, man. Welcome everybody. What's Up PlayStation Podcast episode 74, man. We are close, and we are dwindling down to episode 100. But yo, once again, we thank everybody here showing us love for the podcast. Our little channel with just only 2K subscribers, where everybody keeps saying, you only got 2K. How do you get this person on your show? Damn, that's not the question you want to ask. You want to ask why did they come on the show, not how did you, why.
We are a podcast by the community for the community.
Yo, that phrase is getting tired now, man. Too many people using it, huh?
Hey, I was the first to say it, man. People still in my lines, man. I'm the originator. I'm the creator. But yo, listen, it is what it is.
Yo, man, well, we got some super chats here, man. Shout out to my man Viper Reaps Corner. With the $9.99. Yo, shout out to Viper Reap for real, because he's the guy that's doing the timestamps for the podcast. So anybody that has missed the podcast live, typically when you tune back in, you're going to see the chapters where you can just skip to wherever you want to go to. And that's all Viper Reaps doing, man. So shout out to Viper Reap on that. But he's saying here, I have a legit problem with GT7. It keeps saying just one more race. When I sleep, I keep saying, when I sleep, it's been calling me, man. Just keep calling me to come play it in my Pookie voice. I try to lean into the Pookie voice, but you know, I failed. My bad.
That GT7 fire though, real talk.
Yo, GT fire, but yo, I haven't played in a couple of days because you know, Strangers in Paradise, Elden Ring, Horizon. Horizon. I'm still grinding Horizon because I want to level up the legendary armor stuff. So you know what I mean? I've been going back to Horizon and you know, trying to take out these you know, the big bosses like the Slitherfang, the Tide Rippers and all that, but sometimes they don't drop the stuff that I need, so you got to keep on doing it, rinse and repeat.
Well, yeah, for the because like the Death Seeker, that's the one I'm trying to get to max.
Yo, I can't find him.
Earth Grinders.
Not the Death Seeker. The Death Seeker's the bat?
No, Death Seeker bow.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
The bat is he is in like the northern, like if you go north and like northwest around that area in the high mountains, you'll see a bat wing up there.
Oh yeah, I got it. Yeah, the dread wings. I'm trying to find them dudes because I need that to upgrade the Uta armor.
You know, you can also go to the arena and kill the dread wing and get the parts from that.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yo, because one of the most clutch you know, abilities that she had was that part breaker, yo. That part breaker, whatever part you want, you pop that thing,
taking off. Yes,
go slow mo, go focus, boom, that chunk is gone.
I was on Horizon late last night, because I know I was seeing like on some chatter online about like, you know, they fixed the performance mode even more, like it's even more crisp. And
yeah, it is. We're gonna talk about that.
I was on there last night. I was just like, yo, I had to keep checking my settings. I'm thinking I'm in fidelity mode. I'm just like, yo, what?
Yeah, all that little shit.
Like, yo,
we definitely gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it because we gotta give Gorilla props there because they are wizards.
Absolutely.
But shout out to Andrew Wilkins with the $5, man. Shout out to my man Andrew Wilkins. He said, "What's up, PlayStation Nation?" Funny how Xbox apologists are critiquing GT7 graphics. Yet if you compare it to Arceta, Forza games and any PC racer, it's the best looking. Yeah, I mean, we see the criticisms with GT. We understand the criticism when it comes to like PlayStation games is under like a huge microscope. Everybody becomes like Top Chef judges where they can taste the cinnamon, they can taste the butter, the salt, the paprika. You know what I mean? they could taste everything when it comes to a PlayStation game or notice everything, but they ignore a lot of the other games when it comes to a lot of aspects. But yeah, let's start the show. You know, get into the rigmarole of how we usually do things here, letting the PlayStation Nation know the games for the week. So these are the new games for PlayStation 5 and PlayStation 4 for March, from March 7th to the 13th of March. So small week, short week, but you know, we got some stuff here that, you know, people I'm pretty sure would love to grind out these games. My bad. Yeah, shout out to my man Persona, man, with a legendary tweet. You know what I mean? That got this community kind of scrambling a little bit. They
excuses.
But yo, first game we have here. Yo, Persona, I need a review by tomorrow for this game. It's called Broken Pipe for the PS4.
Hey yo.
What? Yo. This is a PG show. What's going on?
Hey, listen, man. I ain't about to review no Broken Pipe. Hell no.
What's wrong? What's wrong with reviewing Broken Pipe, man?
I'm good.
Listen, here at WUPS, man, the people are requesting us to do more Persona. Okay, we need to start dropping reviews on the channel. So one of the first reviews we're going to do is Broken Pipe. We need that thing by tomorrow, Persona. Do you agree?
Absolutely not. I will not be able to meet such obligations. Absolutely.
Yo,
not.
Somebody look up that game real quick and then let me know what it is. Yo, let me know what it is. But
that's a real. Go ahead. My fault. Go ahead.
I'm going to assume here. Let's assume, and then the chat is going to correct us if we're right or not. I'm going to assume it's a puzzle game that you got to connect like water and make sure the water go all the way down to a certain destination.
I was gonna say you a plumber and you go to people's houses fixing their sinks and shit.
All right, so chat, let us know which one of us is right. It's the puzzle game or the plumber. Alright. Alright, so the next game we have here is Assassin's Creed Valhalla. Can I get it all? Dawn of Ragnarok. Hold up. Ragnarok. There's a lot of Ragnarok this year coming.
This is supposed to be a big this is like a really big expansion. Like it's its own thing now. Like this is a big thing.
Oh, so this is like a expansion.
No, they made it a standalone game. So it's its own thing now.
Oh, for real?
That's how big. Yeah, that's how big. That's how big this new expansion is. It's its own game now.
Yo, so Matt, a lot of Ragnarok this year, guys. 2022 is the year of Ragnarok, for sure.
Bucks.
Then the next game we have here is Submerge Hidden Depths for the PlayStation 5 and 4. Then we have 88 Antarctica for the PlayStation 4. Hotel Transylvania Scary Tale Adventures. Adventures. I said adventures. Adventures. I know. Well, I mixed Avengers and Avengers. No, I'm mixing it up.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you know why too?
Avengers and Avengers.
You know why too? I'm mixing Adventure and Avengers, right? I watched all of the Avengers movie last night. Like I was just on like when I was sleeping, I was just on a Avengers like marathon. You know, I couldn't sleep. Y'all couldn't sleep, yo. So now I'm like mixing the two words up. Yo, then we have international table tennis for the PlayStation 4. Oh, yeah. Avengers.
Avengers. That's the word. That's the word of the day.
Avengers. Yo, somebody clip that, yo.
Avengers.
Yo,
Avengers.
Avengers. Yo, then Mummy Pinball for the PlayStation 5. Then we have Space Invasion for the PlayStation 4. Then The Cruel King and the Great Hero. Oh, that sounds like a cool name for a game. For the PlayStation 4. Then I've seen a few people posting this up, man. WWE 2K 2022 for the PlayStation 5 and 4.
Yo, I wish I was still into wrestling. Like I grew out of wrestling a long time ago. And even like the wrestling games. But this one, like looking at the gameplay, I have seen some people posting up clips and whatnot. It looks dope. I won't lie. It looks really, really cool.
Yeah, like I seen people bring it up, but it don't really look too. Like I seen better looking ones in the older days. Like this one, I think they going back for the certain older look, like that classic PS1 or PS2 look. I think that's what they're going for with this game. It looks a little bit like cartoony or cel shaded, but that's just that's I don't know because I haven't played it yet. But yo, what's up, guys? I see you guys in the chat, man. Shout out to my man SickHumor in the building, man. I see you in the chat. You know what I mean? Sick is the No Cap Podcast is the guy that created the What's Up song for the What's Up PlayStation intro. So
yeah, shout out to Sick, man.
Definitely shout out to Sick, man. You know, show support to my boy Sick and show him some love, man. Because yo, he laced us up right with that song for sure.
Absolutely.
Yo, so Persona, man, spotlight game for the week, man. What you got this week, man? What you got? Are you gonna break the rules?
I'm gonna break the rules. So first off, for those that might be new here, man, what is the spotlight? So the spotlight is a time where me and Bari will give you guys a game or games that we think y'all should check out, right? It could be brand new games, it could be old games, it could be the games that haven't even released yet, or it could be games that released as a kid that you played that you're like, I think people should look into this, whatever, right? So that's the spotlight, right? So for this week, I am gonna break the rules. My spotlight games for this week, guys, and I'm getting ahead of ourselves. The first spotlight for me is Forspoken. Oh God, the game, especially after we saw the state of play this week, and again, I don't want to get ahead of us with the news and whatnot, but that Forspoken really is amazing. It looks amazing, and then Game Informer's preview that they released showing like new combat, new ways to use the abilities and stuff like that. Forspoken is like at the top of my list, a game that I cannot wait to play. I'm really, 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 really hyped for this game. And then my second spotlight for this week is Strangers of Paradise, a Final Fantasy Origins. Listen, this game is fire, bro. Like, this game really has that Final Fantasy essence through and through.
100%.
But the combat of this game, the job system, the armor and the way they have everything set up with that in the game. And again, there's a free 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 in caps. There's a free demo out right now on PlayStation 4 and 5 that you can play this game. And if you do play it, you can play the first 3 levels or the first 3 missions. And your if you do decide to pick up the game, your progress will transfer over. But the combat in this game, playing as Jack, playing as the different jobs, they all feel different. So the 3 jobs that I used was Mage, Pugilist, and Warrior, where it's like the double sword.
Yo, is the demo still up, Persona?
Yeah. Yes, the demo is up. It will be up. And all 3 of those classes play so different and have such different magic abilities. And then the way that you can steal other people's magic and use it against them. And like, yo, the combat in this is so late. Yeah, the soul reflect.
The soul
and then using the Lightbringer abilities where you consume the soul, your soul gauge, and you just do some crazy damage and can consume a lot more damage and whatnot. Yep. Listen, this game really does have so much depth to it when it comes to the combat, and the story is really dope as well. And yo, this game comes out next week Tuesday. Next week Friday. If you pre-order the deluxe edition, it's Tuesday.
It's the 15th. You get to play
15th. I can't wait for this game, man. I'm really gonna be on this really, really heavy, really heavy. I can't wait to play this. So those are my 2 spotlights for this week.
Yeah, that game right there is definitely gonna be my focus next week, because I'm super pumped for that. And I'm trying to get as much of Elden Ring as I can out before that game come out for sure. But just to continue on with what you just said right there, shout out to my man King Kiso with the $5. He said the best PlayStation podcast on you. Oop. He said also play Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise, so you can form your own opinion instead of being like the waves in the wind. yeah. The game is amazing. I agree 100% with Persona, and I can't wait to play it. Not much more I can say from that. But my spotlight game for the week is a game I haven't started up yet, but I purchased it this week. I'm gonna start it today. Is Young Souls. So before I spotlighted this game a couple of months ago on here on WUPS PlayStation, I'm gonna spotlight it again. It just came out this week. I think it came out Tuesday. This week. And this game is it's captivating, man. So basically you're playing as these 2 orphans. And it's a twist of like how the battle system is, because it's a side-scrolling beat 'em up RPG game. You know what I mean? That very, very different type of game there. And there's a whole bunch of like story paths that you can follow, so it has a whole bunch of replayability for the game. And currently it's like $25 I think on the store, but I think it might be like a PlayStation you get a PlayStation Plus discount.
Discount, yes.
Yeah.
Discount.
But yeah, I think the game looks amazing. It has that nice little cartoon look. The characters look cool. And yeah, I think I'm definitely going to try it out after the podcast, but I think a lot of people will be interested in something like this. And shout out to my man, Jack Move. He was streaming it the other day. And yeah, it just it verified what I thought about the game before buying it. Like, it looks really good. You know what I mean? So shout out to Young Souls. I forgot who the developer was for it. I can't remember the developer. Somebody can mention in the chat though. Yeah, it's a role-playing beat 'em up type game. It's really fun. Can't wait to play it. But yeah, those are the spotlight games for the week, man. You know what I mean? If you guys have spotlight games, let the PlayStation Nation know. Like my man Sick, he got it in the chat. He said, yo, my spotlight is Eldest Souls. Make sure y'all buy it, play the game. I think I have that game. It's a boss rush game, right? Yeah. With the arrow and the arrow girl or something like that. Yeah, I have that game. I haven't even played it though. I know I have that game. But yeah. So let's get into our impressions real quick, Persona, man, with Elden Ring. You know what I mean? As we are on this journey to become these Elden Lords. So what's your thoughts on Elden Ring, man? Like, you know what I mean? That's generalistic or general, impressions for the game. You know what I mean? I don't know if anybody would care about the story like that. But what's your general thoughts and impressions of the game? Not a review, but thoughts.
Not a review, just impressions. Yeah, so Elden Ring it's strange because when I first booted it up, my intentions was to play it, get into it or whatever the case may be. And when I first booted it up, when it came out a week after Horizon, I couldn't really divulge as much time as I wanted to it because I wanted to really focus on Horizon. So this week, really sitting down, really playing the game, really getting into it, and really understanding this game, understanding the world. Because it's kind of a shell shock. Because not a shell shock. Let me not even say that. It's because being plopped into the world like that, you kind of have to find your way, right? Which I'm like, all right, cool. That's no big deal. But the way you do that can be so different. And with this world and the way the world is set up, and the farm spots and the bosses and your horse and all the different things that you can do just traversing through it, it really is a really dope time, right? And it's so good to the point where it's got its hooks in me, man. Like I look forward to playing Elden Ring after work.
Very addicting game.
Very addictive.
The
yeah,
game.
very addictive.
I mean, that's
game,
all
the
like
gameplay.
Souls games. Like the gameplay loop is very addicting, where you always
Yes.
want to desire more power, right? You want to get stronger.
Yeah.
You want to be like, yo,
Yeah.
Forget these bosses, man. I'm about to bop you.
As someone that loves playing RPGs, JRPGs and stuff like that, what I love about this Elden Ring, with Elden Ring, is that the builds that you can have in this game are so varied and so vast, right? I'm playing as a samurai, and I'm just looking at like all the different builds you could do with a samurai to kind of make to make a fully realized samurai, and I'm just like, yo, there's so much here. The bleed effects, the bleed items, the moon veil with the moon crescent, and all this. I'm just like, yo, this is just so much here. And I'm like, yo,
there's one flaw I gotta talk about,
really,
or one dislike I gotta talk about with this game. As you mentioned that you can't really have a dedicated build outside of like a magic build. You know what I mean? Because if you want to be that I mean, you could do it, but this game is like telling you, yo, be magic. Put some magic in your joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because everything that a lot of stuff that this game gives you as you beat bosses and stuff like that is centered around like having like a hybrid or just a magic build. Like right now, what I'm going for is like a hybrid type build, because I have like I started out with like a dexterity character, and that's what I typically go for when it comes to these soul games. Like I pump a lot of stuff in like dex, and with this game right here, like they want you to be that hybrid. Like you wanna melee, but you're gonna need some magic spells here. Like like in Demon Souls, you could have magic, but you didn't have to use magic. You know what I mean? Where you can create a build and it's center towards that build. While you getting other items in the world or whatnot, you can ascend to that. But this game right here, they're like, they telling you like, yo, bro, put some magic in that build. You know what I mean? But it's cool, but it's also like sometimes I want stuff that to go towards what I actually want to set out to do. You know what I mean? But go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, because even mine's just like I have like a dex build right now, but the build that I'm trying to go for with the samurai with the moon veil sword and being able to use the moon crescent and all that, that's intelligence. And I gotta have my intelligence real high. My intelligence is in the shitter. So I'm like, I gotta build my intelligence, build vigor, and get some more like different armors, some magic spells and stuff like that. I gotta get a staff, so like there's all that stuff, and I enjoy having to go and get those builds, right, to get the build that I want. I enjoy that. I think that's really enjoyable. The boss fights so far of what I've only fought about 5 bosses.
Very good boss.
Really fun, really enjoyable. It's not as hard as I thought it would be. I guess compared to Demon Souls, and I guess that's because I actually dedicated the time to understand Demon Souls and really understand the Souls genre. Because like with Souls prior to this, I would get the games, I would play them, get like halfway in and stop. But Demon Souls was the first game that I actually completed, like from start to finish, and it clicked. Once I beat it and I understood, like, all right, this is how you got to play these types of Souls games. It clicked. Where I'm like, all right, I think I could tackle, other Souls games. So Elden Ring, it clicks. It clicks quite quickly. And it's a really great game. Now I will say this about the world. The world is definitely vast and is large.
Absolutely.
And there's a lot there. But in terms of its look, it don't look better than Horizon. Not at all. Like in in terms of like how the worlds look, like the greatness of how it looks, absolutely not.
Like I was gonna say the game is like on par. Scale wise of like Horizon's a huge ass game too. But then I discovered like a secret. Matter of fact, I discovered 2 secret like underground like fucking underworlds, bruh. One of them I caught by mistake, and the other one I was just like curious. I'm like, let me see what's going on over here. You know what I mean? Because it looked like there's some stuff that like these rocks are floating and you can just go down. You know what I mean? Then I paused for a second. I was like, wait, what the hell is down here, yo? Because I'm seeing buildings and shit. You know what I mean? But I was like, there's a whole other world down here. The other one was like mistake because like I opened up a chest and then I was in there, but
there's definitely some performance issues, some frame pacing issues,
pop-ins like galore.
Pop-ins all over the place. There's a lot of that that's happening in this game. But all in all, the gameplay and whatnot, I'm really enjoying myself with the game.
You know what Elden Rolls? I was about to say Elden Rolls. You know what Elden Ring remind me of? It remind me of how I felt in like Kingdom Hearts 3. And it's not a bad thing per se. It's like Kingdom Hearts like 1 and 2 were much harder games than like a Kingdom Hearts 3 because Sora, by the time of Kingdom Hearts 3, is like so powered up. You know what I mean? Like he got so much new powers, like the events that he can call, like the roller coaster and all that stuff, just to cheese out some of these enemies. Like in Elden Ring, I agree. Like I feel like it's one of the easier Soul games that I played because how many stuff and abilities you can get in a game where
there's a lot, man. Them souls and stuff like that.
It rewards a lot of the exploration and stuff. But when you start digging in the game, like you can just get some stuff in this game that can just cheese your way out in the game. Speaking of Sora, sorry to go off track real quick, but just speaking of Sora with them roller coaster and all that shit, the attraction rides, I stopped using that stuff after a while because I'm just like, this is just making this stuff too easy, man. Like, his Keyblade abilities was even more OP. Like that, the attractions just made it even like super easy. No matter what difficulty you play on. I beat Kingdom Hearts 3 on the hardest difficulty when they updated it. And using the attractions is still that mode you're gonna probably need to use the attractions at times, but it's still you can overcome a lot of the bullshit with the attractions. But yeah, overall Elden Ring, I really enjoyed the game. I think it's a great game. I can see why the game is reviewing really high, but there's a certain things that annoys me as well when it comes to just mission structure, right? Like I get the whole like they don't want to hold hand and stuff like that, but there's sometimes where you just miss out on a lot of mission stuff because the game doesn't really like log stuff for you. You know what I mean? Where how everybody told me I gotta take notes and write this down. I'm not trying to do all that shit when I'm gaming. You know what I mean? Like not anymore. Like back in PS1, yeah, but there's like right now I'm looking for patches, bro. Patches. I've been looking for this man for 2 days because I met him up in the Volcano Manor. He was in the Volcano Manor somehow, but now I can't find this dude, and I need to get a certain cookbook recipe so I can start making these chicken feet things. You know what I mean? But I can't find the dude. Yo, I've been going to every Grace Point just to find where this dude is at, but I don't know where he's at. You know what I mean? And then there's other missions where I felt like I got a cool armor out of it, but I felt like this guy was probably going to have like give me some more stuff where I did a side mission for the chick that holds your hand, or she holds you, she hugs you. If you keep on going through the dialogue with her, she's gonna ask you to do a certain mission. You do that mission, and then NPC gonna die, and it's just like that mission structure is all gone. I feel like they could have evolved the mission structure much more, but it's like a gift and a curse because I do enjoy it. Where I do enjoy that mystery of like, oh, I'm rolling down the street and I see this random NPC, and then this NPC is telling me to do something here that leads up to another thing. Then again, if I did that, then she's over here, and then what I mean, like it steamrolls. But sometimes you just wish that you can put that in a log in the game, where I wish I could just like, okay, let me scroll on over here, go to a log. Oh yeah, I remember what I was doing here with this character. Cause you forget, you forget.
It definitely dialogues that I've had, I forgot where I had them. I forgot what I had to do with them, bro. Real talk. I'm just like, hey, it'll happen as I keep exploring, I guess, cause.
Yeah, like you see them randomly and whatnot. Boss fights, though, I think the boss fights they really did a great job when it comes to like some of the main boss fights and some of the side boss fights. But one of my critiques that just because this game, I feel like this game got high reviews, so those critiques are going to be looked upon much more, right? When it comes to God of War, what was everybody's like main complaint with God of War Persona, if you remember?
No jump button in the same boss fights.
Same boss fights. Elden Ring, bruh, you gonna be fighting a lot of the same boss fights. And I mean a lot. And then they get cheesy with it, just like God of War, where they will put two of these motherfuckers together at the same time. You know what I mean? Like that's not diversity. That's just, you just putting the same two dudes that I fought before, and now you're putting them together. There's many times where you're going to fight many Crimson Knights. There's many times where you're going to fight many statue dog looking sword things. There's many times where you're going to be fighting many dragons that they fight the same, but one might have a different like attribute or something. You know what I mean? Or affinity or whatever they call the magic. There's many times where you're going to be fighting a lot of tree sentinels. You know what I mean? Yep. I'm just like, yo, I'm not mad, but I'm just saying like, yo, why is this being ignored?
It's not about being mad. It's about the blatant, when it came to other games like God of War, that stuff was frowned upon.
Yes.
You got a game like this and it's doing it tenfold. And it's the best game ever. But you know what they say, Bari? They're an anomaly.
They're an anomaly. Yep.
Souls games are just different. It's not the same thing. They're of their own genre.
Yeah, but like I'm not mad at it. I think it's cool, but I'm just saying like the energy with a lot of the stuff is not being met. But yeah, I had the same katana as you as well. I'm gonna be messing around with that katana as well, Persona, because I definitely want to, Getsuga Tensho. A lot of people as well, man.
Yo, man, that Moonveil, from what I was seeing, bro, I'm like, yo, this Moonveil, but I can't wait, bro.
Yo, real talk.
I'm about to be
you know when you see the silhouettes of a lot of people, you see a lot of people with that katana. Like I'll be fighting it in a certain area or getting to a boss, and I see people doing that actual move. I'm like, oh, okay. Everybody's like a samurai though. Real talk. I think that's the most popular class outside of a magician or whatever people's using. What's the mage? The mage.
Astronomer and confessor, I think. I forgot the name of the other one. Yeah.
But
listen, the game Elden Ring is good, man.
Yeah, it's amazing.
It really is.
It's amazing.
It's a solid experience. I'm really enjoying my time, man. I love it. I love it so far, man. I love it.
Yeah, I'm loving the game as well. I think the game is an amazing game. Like I'm not trying to, bash it. But it's just a few little, issues I have with the game, like little cons. But the overall experience is super super high because I keep going back and keep playing it. For right now, it's definitely the number 3 like best game that I've played so far this year. Horizon and Sifu. Like when I play those games, it's mad joy. Like Horizon gameplay is just way too good. Like Elden Ring gameplay is great as well, but Horizon gameplay is just way too good. Sifu gameplay was way too addictive too, bro. Like I even went to the PS4 You know what I mean? I didn't want to go no
Platinum.
PS4 version, but I went to it because the gameplay was so good. Yeah, yo, you know what I mean?
Platinum. I just got to get 2 more trophies, and then I had a platinum for the PS4 version.
Yep. But yeah. So that's our impressions with Elden Ring. You know, I mean, we finally can give like a proper impression because we put a lot of time in the game now. But yeah. Let's get into the news stuff, Persona, man, because we're gonna talk about everybody's favorite topic that they claim that they hate to talk about, but they always talk about it. And that's a classic thing we used to say back in the day on the Council podcast. And we're going to be talking about sales.
Sales.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Sales. Sales. Sales
is the topic of the conversation at the first news. And shout out to Matt Piscatella. Mr. MPD is always giving out MPD information on VentureBeat or GamesBeat. No, GamesBeat is my man Jeff Grubb. VentureBeat is Matt. So he's saying US MPD PlayStation 5 leads in video game hardware in 2022 dollar sales year to date, while the Switch has achieved the highest unit sales in period. So also Elden Ring is the best selling game in February as well.
I was surprised.
Oh well, February it came out. Yeah, February.
Yeah, February.
Which it didn't even have that much days to track. And Horizon is number 2 best selling game in February. I mean, it's also Horizon is the number 1 ranking PlayStation game. The first PlayStation game. So they're saying here, while also ranking first on PlayStation platforms, so it's the best selling PlayStation game. Dollar sales on the PlayStation 5 version of Horizon 2 Forbidden West set a new launch month record for PlayStation 5 platform. They're not even talking about the PlayStation 4. They're talking about the PlayStation 5. So that's a crazy number right there for Horizon. So what's your general thoughts? So I'm going to bring up the top 10 and 20 stuff, but what's your general thoughts on what you're seeing here?
So I'm not surprised Elden Ring claimed that top spot. I mean, it's when you couple the review scores with everybody's interest with it being an open world game and people comparing it to Breath of the Wild and all that stuff, I'm not surprised that it's doing this well, right? Definitely, this is definitely not a niche game anymore. It's definitely mainstream at this point. So shout out to Elden Ring, and shout out to that success.
Yo, I'm surprised. I'm actually surprised. Like I knew it was going to sell great. I knew it was like a highly anticipated game, but I'm surprised that both these games here outsold Pokemon. You know what I mean? Because Pokemon came out like during the end of January.
These people are still playing the Pokemons from last November. What you mean?
Yo, but still a new Pokemon game. Yo, Pokemon is one of the best selling franchises in gaming. You know what I mean? It's not like you're gonna see Pokemon selling 5 million. No, this junk is selling like 12 million in like a couple of days. And both Horizon and Elden Ring outsold it for the MPDs. Well, it's not worldwide, it's MPDs.
For the February MPD, Pokemon was number 1. It was for February's MPD.
No, for January.
For January.
Yeah, both of those games weren't out.
It was not. Yeah, those games weren't out. So I'm not surprised. It's still in that top 3 though. You give it up. You get what I mean. You look at like Dying Light and all that other stuff. It's got that top 3, and I think it's going to be up there. I think it's going to be up there in at least the top 5 or top 10 for March's MPD as well. But I mean, Elden Ring and Horizon, those are two, those are two juggernauts as well, right? Pokemon definitely sells the most, it sells a lot whenever it releases. But Elden Ring, that has been a highly, highly anticipated game for a very, very long time. Not just for the Souls community, but as it started picking up traction within the gaming community as a whole, it really was getting up there with the most anticipated. And then when we look at the Game Awards last year, Elden Ring was the most anticipated game for this year. And that was out of Horizon, Pokemon, Breath of the Wild, right? Elden Ring was top spot, right? So, Elden Ring, I'm not surprised. And with Horizon, that's quality, man. You get what I'm saying? That's quality.
Yeah, this is what's crazy
highly
here.
Anticipated.
Because Elden Ring is really like taking the world by storm because so far for the best selling games in 2022. This is not just February. This is the overall. Elden Ring is number 1, Pokemon is number 2, and Horizon is number 3. These are three games beating out Call of Duty, Madden. And typically, you will see your Assassin's Creed Valhallas, or those games will be up there, but you don't ever see Assassin's Creed there. But you do see a Miles Morales. You do see a God of War. The PC is definitely, those PC dudes really want that God of War. You know what I mean? Up there. And I don't think these games are even counting like the digital stuff. Where when it comes to like Nintendo's not digital.
It's counting digital. So if you see an asterisk next to a game, then that means the digitals is not included.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. That's why I said Pokemon is not counting digital. But this is an amazing feat. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because we're a PlayStation centric podcast. Elden Ring is selling great on multiple platforms. When it comes to PC, Xbox, PlayStation. Horizon's only on one platform, which is PlayStation. PS4, PS5, but it's setting records for PlayStation 5. You know what I mean?
And if you look at go ahead.
No, go ahead. You go ahead.
I was gonna say, and I didn't want to get ahead of you. I didn't know if you was gonna look at the PlayStation top 10 MPD as well.
Yeah, we're going through it. We're gonna go through it.
All right.
And the PlayStation. I mean, we can go there because that's where we're eventually going. The PlayStation top 10, it's the best selling. You know what I mean? So
that's huge. That's huge, though. I think people like overall top 20. Horizon's in the top 3. That's a huge feat, right? Elden Ring is that top spot. That's on multiple platforms: PS4, PS5, Xbox Series X, Xbox S. PC, like it's everywhere. But then you go to PlayStation, that Horizon top spot, baby, that's huge. I mean, that PlayStation gamers, hey, they came out, they showed up, they wanted that Elden Ring. They bought both. They bought both. Yes, sir. Sure. They bought both. They bought both. Both of us.
They bought both of us.
They bought both of them. That's how they say it down in Memphis in the South. Both of them.
Both of them.
Both of them.
Y'all let us know if we did it right. Both of them.
Both of them. But that's huge, man. So shout out to Gorilla. Shout out to the team over at Gorilla, man. And shout out to From Software as well, man. Like the Horizon and Elden Ring are both eating really good right now.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. So they did really well. And shout out to those both of them games. And not only that too, but the Miles Morales, Ghost of Tsushima, those are charting as well. On there. Yo, Jack said we close. We ain't nail it. We ain't nail it.
We ain't nail it. Close though. Okay, cool.
We gotta put that schwang in there. We ain't put that schwang. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, man. Can't deny, PlayStation gamers out here supporting. And PlayStation doesn't look like a dead man walking, Persona.
It definitely don't look like a dead man walking. You feel me?
That's just a little preview right there, guys. A little preview.
Yes, sir.
But let's get into it, man. We ain't gonna have the people wait any longer to get into this Persona because there was a state of play.
Ooh,
and there was a state of play, man, and I must
have missed it.
I thoroughly, and I mean thoroughly, enjoyed this state of play. The last couple of state of plays I've enjoyed. And we're gonna go through, the games that we liked and go through some of the trailers showing in the background for the state of play, man. But state of play, first game that was shown Persona was a futuristic clash of dinosaurs with Exoprimal. What was your thoughts on this trailer here?
Hey, yo, man, listen, this Exoprimal bullshit, this was a goddamn tease, bro. It was tragic, man. I'm sitting there and I'm like, yo, this about to be, I thought this was Dino Crisis because it looked like old shorty. And then they like, oh, nah, Exoprimal. I'm like, what the hell is this? you know. But you know, it's exciting. It looks pretty cool. It looks all right, but not really.
When we was reacting, you was like, "Yo, that was Shorty from Dino Crisis." What's her name? Regina or Regina? I forgot her name. Hey, yo, everybody was gassed up. People was in the chat too. They tried to put it on you in the chat, but a lot of people were saying the same thing. They were saying Dino Crisis.
I thought it was Dino Crisis, bro. Yeah. It looked like it to me, man. I'm like, oh yeah.
I was saying, nah, I don't think it is. But then when you said the character with the Shorty in the rap, I was like, yeah, she do look familiar, but this is a lot of damn dinosaurs. You know, I think that's her in the game though. But this is like a multiplayer.
That's foul, bro. Like I don't know, like if they put her in this game. That's kind of foul, bro, because people have been begging you for like a Dino Crisis for a long time.
I don't think it's foul. Like, you know, that's a character that you own and you put him in like a multiplayer type game.
Absolutely. You do what you want, but it's just like, come on, man.
I think it's a cool thing. I mean, people want that remake of Dino Crisis or whatnot because now you've seen all these Resident Evil remakes. But the game looks pretty fun, man. Everybody's gonna be in these exosuits and trying to fight these dinosaurs. I like the different classes that they're showing here. You got the tank, you got like the DPS guy, you got the melee guy, and then you got the the support like engineer type guy. So it looks pretty fun. And, one of those little horde base, gather your friends type game. This is the stuff that they say PlayStation needs, to have on their platform, right? Even though PlayStation is the place where most people play their multiplayer games when it comes to the consoles. But for some strange reason, they think PlayStation always need them to get multiplayer. But yeah, I think it looks cool.
I will say, it looked like it's gonna be like a real chaotic experience. Like a lot of,
yeah,
like I want to understand. Right. Yeah, the frames got to be right, and the fact that this is gonna be on PS4 and PS5, I'm just like, and this is 2023. I'm just like, bro, when are we leaving this PS4 behind, bro? Like. What the hell is going on,
yeah,
bro?
That like, to overall thoughts, that was one of my biggest disappointments, like in the show.
Yeah, and like especially for like a game like this, where it's a lot going on that screen, man. I don't think this game gonna be 60 frames on PS4, and if it is, with all that going on the screen, whew,
they're gonna down res it. They're gonna take a lot of like the textures down. But fun fact about this show, this is the only game here that is coming out in 2023. And we still getting cross-gen, with that the fact is coming out in 2023. The next two games that were shown were Ghostwire Tokyo, which look really good. I'm going to be playing that. There's a few people in the community that have been playing the game because they got a review copy of the game. But that review is going to be dropping for a lot of those people very soon. And then they showed another beautiful trailer of Strangers in Paradise. Every time this game is getting shown, it just looks better. It's looking better and better. The Final Fantasy Origin game, which I like what they're doing here, where you're taking a very iconic enemy and like you're giving them like a proper backstory. I think that's super cool what they're doing here. But the big news. For what came out of Strangers in Paradise being shown is that there's a demo that's currently out right now. It's out right now. Go get it. It's out right now. That's my Chris Tucker impression. And what's cool about the demo, because we always talk about these demos, and sometimes I don't play it because nothing carry over, like it data doesn't carry over. But this demo here, you're gonna be playing the first 3 levels. And your actual save data does carry over to the final, retail game, if you guys go and buy it, which you should, in my personal opinion. Also, fun fact, this game has multiplayer tied to it. And the demo, you can play multiplayer as well within the game. So what they're saying here is that this demo will be available for PlayStation 4 as well as PlayStation 5. It allows you to play the first 3 stages from the beginning of the game up until the Western Keep. You can also play multiplayer mode with other players playing the demo. Additionally, save data can be carried over to the main game, so please feel free to give the demo a play as you wait for the release date, which is next week. So your thoughts on those two stuff, Persona, man?
Ghostwire's pre-ordered, can't wait. And same thing with Strangers of Paradise that comes out next week, can't wait. I've been playing the demo, like we talked about in the spotlight. It's great. I'm excited. A lot of great gaming is happening in March.
Yep. The next game we're going to skip on over because we're going to actually talk about this game specifically after this. But the next game we have here is Gundam Evolution, man. Free to play Gundam game. It is like a hero based Gundam type game. And yo, I like what I see. I know this game was showcased like before in the past, but now they're showcasing it again. And they're gonna have a beta for Japan and the US this spring or this summer. And I'm gonna be playing this, man, because I'm a huge Gundam fan. I love Gundam, you know, anime and manga. And this looks interesting to me, man. I know a lot of people, this game might be ass, yo. It might be trash, but this is one of those games like, you know, guilty pleasure. Like I will play the hell out of this game. You know, regardless on what the Metacritic or what people have to say. But what's your thoughts on this, Persona? Your real talk? No cap? I can see you playing this too as well, man. It's fast-paced FPS. I can see you playing this, bro.
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna pick this up and give it a try. I just hope, like, my whole thing with these types of games, like these smaller types of free-to-plays that they try to do, it's always lacking content, but also players because, you know, for whatever reason, and these die off so quickly, right? So, like, you know, I hate when I put a lot of time into like a game like this, and
it's not going to die off though. It's Gundam.
Not there. Nah, it'll die off.
No, Gundam, yo, bro, Gundam is very, very pop. Like battle operations, like you know, we in the community, we're not playing that stuff, but if you battle operations also like a free to play joint, if you boot that game up, you're playing with people. You're playing that game.
We'll see.
Gundam is very popular, especially that's why they're saying Japan as well.
We'll see, but I'm excited. I'm definitely gonna try it out. Sure.
Yeah, for sure. With me as well. But yeah, you know, we'll see if it's, you know, it holds up actually when we, you know, have it right. And then next up, one of the best announcements here. This is a cool. Let me show you this cool ass picture, by the way, which I'm going to be saving. I'm pretty sure Jack is going to save this as well. Look at this picture right here, man. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles: The Cowabunga Collection. Tell me that junk don't look badass because it's mixing all the different turtle, you know, box arts into one. That joint is really fire, bruh.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Fire, really, bro. Really like you see all the different art styles, the classic NES joint, the tournament one, which I'm surprised that is coming to this collection. The Turtles in Time, the Hyperstone heist. All of these joints is coming to this joint, which is super, super good. So the Turtles collection, we're gonna play the trailer as well. But it's gonna have 13 of the 8-bit and 16-bit classic Ninja Turtle games, including the Japanese versions and all of the arcade versions of the game. The big shocker, in my opinion, this is going to be a fun game to see people play as well, because I remember the classic Turtles game, the first Turtles game on NES. Very, very hard game. I would love to, you know, dive into that game again and see how I fare, but it was a very hard game. I remember that. It was super, super hard. Also, this game is going to be having multiplayer with it as well. I don't know if every single game is going to have multiplayer, because they have like this kind of like, after I read this, you interpret this for me. Instead of pumping a full machine of quarters into the Cowabunga Collection arcade games, parentheses, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Turtles in Time, lets you and up to 3 friends have an arcade experience at home, on your couch or online. The 8-bit Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2 arcade game and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 Manhattan Project, and the 16-bit TMNT 4 Turtles in Time and Hyperstone Heist will also have all the local multiplayer fun of yesteryear.
Yeah, so one is going to have online, and the other one's just going to be local.
You know, like I'm confused, man, because I want to the main ones that I want to have online, according to this, is the Hyperstone and the Turtles in Time. Manhattan Project 2 was pretty fun.
Turtles in Time is definitely the one that's like top of my list for me, and that's the one that I definitely want to have multiplayer online co-op for, and be able to play that shit with friends. That one for sure. That's my favorite. So if that's not going to have it, that's going to suck personally. But at the same time, I'm still going to be playing the hell out of this.
Yeah,
All
of them,
all of these, all of them, yeah, all of them. Even the ones that I missed, like the Manhattan Project and the tournament fighters. But this is just a walk down memory lane that I just, once this is up for pre-order, it's getting bought and played. Like that's hands down.
And one of the biggest things about this announcement that got me super hyped is pretty much this game right here. I remember I had this emulated on my old computer, but I haven't played this game in years, and the fact that they're actually redoing this one, bro, that set me off. If you guys heard the live reaction, I went off right here. So finally, the 3 1-on-1 fighting games, tournament fighters, is also going to be in this collection. So we dreamed of pitting our favorite characters against each other, and these games let our dreams come true. The 2 16-bit games will have the true classics with players mastering every move, but we knew we had to include the 8-bit game. Konami, I guess they want to say ever released it, or is it never released it? I don't know what they meant by that, considering it's one of the best games on console. I guess it did come out, so ever released it, I guess, is what they were trying to go for. One that had been overlooked for years. We couldn't wait to give this game the attention it deserves. So yeah, like, I don't remember playing this Konami version one, the 8-bit one, but I remember playing the one on Sega Genesis, the tournament fighters. And yo, that game was hard as hell. It was a very hard fighting game. Also, certain characters were just super cheap. Like April, super cheap. Krang, I think, was super good in that game as well. Leo and Michelangelo, for I remember, was really good in that game as well. But yeah, like April was like that top tier character, because she had this slide that was like super cheap. But yeah, overall thoughts on this collection, Persona Maker. This is a lot, yo. This is a lot.
I'm excited. I'm very excited. I'm excited to play the Turtles games that I've played before, and also the ones that I've missed out on. I'm just really excited to have this. This is like really a high quality, nostalgic release that I can't wait to play. Like, I'm a big Turtles fan, so this coupled with the new Turtles game that's coming out,
Absolutely,
it's Turtle season. You feel me?
Yo, this is great.
I might even buy a pet turtle just because. You feel me?
Yeah, this is great because this is like the setup before the Shredder's Revenge game come out. This would be the dream that this comes out before the Shredder's Revenge game. But I think the Shredder's Revenge is gonna come out like in like June or something.
Out. Yeah. Bari, this is what?
But this is great for gamers.
This is great for gamers, man.
This is great, man. I'm happy. Very excited.
And next up here we have your personal favorite, Gigabash.
You see, you keep disrespecting me. You keep disrespecting me.
Hey, yo, my bad.
This is a court game.
My bad. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna put up the private chats of how we talk about before the show into.
Hey, yo, I cut the cap. Cut the cap. Gotta cut that cap. Listen, this joint, it looked cool. It reminds me of remember Rampage from back in the day?
Yeah.
This reminds me of Rampage, but this is one of them kaiju games. I know like Court would play something like this.
Court definitely on this.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm not gonna play this. Real talk. I'm good.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm good on it. It got multiplayer.
No, that's cool. It's a skip though. I just don't see myself playing this. Personally speaking.
Yeah, for me.
Which is funny because if they were to re-release Rampage, I would play that. That's the crazy thing.
I'll skip a re-release of Rampage. Like, I didn't play them like that back in the day. Like, I remember borrowing that. I remember borrowing that Sega game. Like, I had Jurassic Park and my friend had Rampage, and we traded for like a week.
Which Jurassic Park? The one for Super Nintendo?
No, the one for Sega Genesis.
Oh, okay, all right.
Because I had a Sega Genesis before I had a Super Nintendo. I had a Super Nintendo late. I got it in '96. My Super Nintendo. Okay. And that was like the year I got a PS5.
I had it on
a PS1.
Super Nintendo. The Rampage game and the Jurassic Park game. I remember playing both of those. It was on Super Nintendo. Those games were really good.
Yep.
I really enjoyed those. But this looks real colorful and real like action packed. It's got like a lot of action, but it's just not for me. I'm good. It's just good.
Yeah, and then another game that they showed here that was really, really beautiful that I think a lot of people are sleeping on was this Jojo Bizarre game, man. So they're bringing back the PS3 and like Xbox Classic game, 360 game, the Jojo All Stars Battle R, I think it's called. And I personally thought this was going to be like the 2D one that they had like it back in the day. Where I see a lot of these tournaments is playing, but this one, from what I'm doing my research, a lot of people enjoy this game as well. Like this game is going to sell really well for a lot of people that enjoy JoJo and all that. But yeah, I think this looks great. I like the art style. It captures the JoJo kind of art style and all that stuff. And yeah, this is something I look like I'm going to be getting too, man. What's your thoughts on this one here?
Yeah, I'm gonna pick this up. This looks good. This looks up my alley. I like the JoJo series. It's very it's very over the top. Very flamboyant and over the top. I'm excited for this. I'm definitely gonna play this and pick this up for sure.
Yeah, it looks good. And yeah, I want to use Star Platinum. You know what I mean? I wanna for people to death, man. And it's fighting games. The only thing I'm questioning here is the online netcode, and stuff
in the
like
lobbies.
that.
The lobbies, bro.
Oh,
if this is like...
I forgot to mention this. So there's a PlayStation exclusive here when it comes to this game. Let me see if I have it down here. Just wanna. Oh no. That's a different game. My bad. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah, just the lobbies, but that's pretty much it.
Yeah, hopefully it does have like actual lobbies and not that 2-man stuff. So they're saying here this title consists of the All-Star Battle mode, arcade mode, online mode, versus mode, practice mode, gallery mode. So yeah, you can play up to 100 battles. There's over 50 characters in the game. There's pretty much got everybody in here. So yeah, this is from the 2013 game that they're pretty much remastering. So yeah, it looks good to me though. It looks really good.
Yeah, it looks good. Very colorful.
So next game we have here is Trek to Yomi.
This got me hyped, bro. Yeah.
This looks really good. Especially after
sir.
playing something like Sifu.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
like
sir.
this looks down our alley here, man. What's your overall thoughts?
This is bro. This is a day one, bro. Especially that whole black and white theme that they got going on with this.
Yeah, the Kura
And
Saga,
the samurai combat looks really good, right? The aesthetic looks good. I'm getting Sifu vibes all over the place here. You feel me? I can't wait for this, man. And it's a side scroller, like side action. So I can't wait for this. I'm very excited for this Trek to Yomi, man. I'm extremely excited for this.
Yeah, they look like they're going all out too, man. When it comes to the production value, because they was listing a whole bunch of like voice actors that's gonna be in the game and whatnot. But yeah, the art style looks amazing. Looks like the gameplay looks really, really good. And I wonder if this is what Shuhei was talking about when it comes to Souls. Cause it could be like a 2D type Souls game. Cause it doesn't look like it's gonna be like super easy.
Prepare for reviewers to give it another 5.
Oh yeah, because they're not going. If it's not Elden Ring, they don't like that.
I have to learn how to play the game. I've got a wife and kids. Respect my time. I got a wife and kids. Sorry. Go ahead.
But yeah, Trek to Yomi looks super, super good. Oh yeah, there's more. So this is what I was talking about with the whole, actors and all that stuff going to be in it. I don't know any of these names, but
this story look like it's going to be really really deep too, man. This looks like it's going to be on point.
It's going to be like those, classic samurai revenge type game. This is Devolver Digital too, so
yeah. I'm digging
when
this.
It comes to the indie stuff, Devolver got a lot of respect.
And this 2022, put the pre-orders up, man. They got this 2022 looking kind of proper, guys.
Yeah, they say spring too. They say spring. So
Yeah, that trek to Yomi. That's day one. I'm very excited for that.
yep.
Very excited.
But yeah, I'm definitely with this.
We about to get into the goodness.
Yes, sir. You already know the next game right here. Yo, Persona, lead the way, man. Lead the way, sir. Sir, lead the way, sir.
So we got another game that has some co-op.
Yes, sir.
We're talking about Returnal Ascensions. So there's a big update coming to Returnal where now you'll be able to co-op the game with your friends. You'll be able to play through the game with your friends, but not only that, they're actually adding in a survival mode for you and your friend to play called Tower of Sisyphus. And this is endless hordes of enemies, floor by floor. It's endless floors where you're battling enemies, getting power-ups and things like that, and it is never ending. It can keep going infinitely, and you can survive with your friends as long as you can in this endless mode. Also a new weapon, new power-ups, new story elements, which is tied to the Tower of Sisyphus. This is good. And co-op.
Through the whole game, bruh.
Co-op through the whole game. Listen, and this releases on March
22nd.
5th, 22nd. Thank you. March 22nd.
Free update.
They released co-op in under a year.
I like where you're going. I like how you did it too.
They released co-op in under a year.
That we didn't even know about. We didn't know about this one.
We didn't even know about it.
Well, you know, co-op is not that big a deal. You get what I mean? It's not that big a deal. Okay?
Yo, fact.
Mr. Jay Bari, Mr. Persona, I know what you're trying to do here. Co-op is not that big a deal, okay? Who wants to play with friends, all right? It's just about enjoying the game. Who wants to co-op in a game from like a year, 2 years ago? The co-op should have been there day one. Mr. Jay Bari?
With a lot of games, we can say that though. Mr. Gaming Politician, especially the platform that you prefer. But so yeah, the co-op, you can play the game by yourself with a new update, but you can also tag in a teammate, or for the co-op is really smart. So not only can you just play with your friends in like a private loop, or what do they call it? Is it loop? What do they call it?
Yeah, it's a loop.
But you can matchmake with like randoms as well to play Returnal. So they can join your cycle is what you call it. So they saying here you have the option to either host or join a public cycle, or if you like to share your experience with a friend, you can also choose to host a private cycle instead. Once your connection is established, Celine from the other timeline will join your session, and your shared journey will begin. So yeah, man, that is going to be fun. Where I know a lot of people is going to be replaying Returnal, so they can a lot
of people going to be suddenly completing the game as well.
Oh yeah, you gonna see some Returnal plats. So you're gonna see some Returnal people the surveys. You can explore those surveys with a friend. Oh, but one thing I want to mention here is that they will have a tether system enabled, because this game is a procedural generated game. So if your partner or whatnot, or you go too far or stray away from your the other Celine that you're playing with, it would tether you back to where the host is at, so, or wherever the host is at. Because every other room is like procedural generated in the game, so that would I know that would kind of cause a lot of confusion. Somebody going in this other area and you going to this other area, it would cause a whole bunch of confusion on the system and in the game. So yeah.
Hey, Bari, we on this?
Yeah, absolutely.
We got. I want us to try that Tower of Sisyphus. I'm gonna stream it too. We gonna play this.
No, we gonna stream going through the game again, and we can stream the whole tower stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah, I'm hyped for this. I'm not gonna lie. Shout out to Returnal, such a great game. There goes y'all easy mode.
There goes your accessibility. Yo, shout out to my man Henry Heck with the $10 in Jay Bari's voice. For that Returnal, man. It's looking good. Yo, Chuck.
Yes, sir.
Holla at us, Chuck. Shout out to my man Up Chuck in the chat. Yo, Chuck ain't
What'd he
beat
say?
Returnal yet. He said your Returnal was
Hey,
bodying him.
Chuck, man, we get you through that, man. That's not a problem.
Chuck, you want that plat?
I want that platty watty. Not a problem. Oh, we getting into the goodness. We
Yes,
get into to two highlights of the show.
Yes, sir, man. Yo, so
Some
Returnal.
highlights.
Let us know if you guys are going to be returning to Returnal. Are you going to
Absolutely.
start a new cycle?
Absolutely.
With that co-op update, which was surprising, very surprising, man. So, shout out to Housemart, man, keeping that secret. You know what I mean? The PlayStation insiders didn't get
You know
that
what?
one.
You know what's funny too, because Irari and Kruger, they did an interview at the Dice Awards talking about multiplayer, because somebody asked them about multiplayer, and they were saying, you know, we're trying to keep to the essence of what we are and all that other stuff, and then this drops a week later. It's like, yo, because this
is like the essence of what they are, though.
This is the essence. Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. This is the essence of what they are and what they do. So, and now it's being done on a larger scale, especially with that Tower of Cyphers. I can't wait to play that, bro. That's gonna be so good.
Yeah, absolutely. Here's another game I can't wait to play, man. Shout out to one of my favorite publishers and developers, Square Enix. So Square Enix is dropping some heat here at this PlayStation showcase, or this PlayStation State of Play, where the first game that they have here, well, not first game, but this is like the third game that is shown at this showcase, was the Diofield Chronicles Persona. It's a very interesting one here, man, because you know, they released Triangle Strategy. This just looks like an upgraded Triangle Strategy,
Yes,
in my opinion. But what's your thoughts, man?
Listen, I I can't even talk. Yo, listen.
Sound like me.
I'm so hyped. I'm so hyped. Listen, I want them to do Octopath Traveler like this, bro. I'm keeping a stack, bro.
Yeah.
This looks so good, man. The summons in this game look good. The combat looks good. The story looks like it's going to be pretty interesting. The cutscenes look great. This is on PS5 and PS4. This looks very solid. I'm really digging this, man. This is a day one, 2022. I cannot wait. JRPG people, we about to eat so lovely, especially with I still got Triangle Strategy. I got to start up and play. And then we got Diofield, and I don't want to mention the last one yet, because I'm about to geek heavy off that. But this Diofield looks really, really, really good.
Yeah, because they still playing on that, you know, that pixelated remaster look. But it's just more refined, in my opinion. It looks good. The battle system looks amazing. Like, you definitely see the strategic RPGs are coming back like full fold. Like, there's a lot of them coming out this year, and yeah, I'm happy to see you know games getting highlighted like this. You know what I mean? Because this is what you know we grew up on. So I'm happy that these are coming back. So yeah, Diofield Chronicles. The name sound weird, but it's looking good. It's looking really good.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, you know, that was one of the disappointments though. Yeah, that was 20. Yeah, one of the biggest disappointments though is like we didn't see the Octopath, you know, coming through. But Square definitely held us down, man. Bring it back, a beloved franchise of mine, in the past. Yeah, coming 2022. Back. This, I'll be honest with you, caught me off guard, but you know, watching the stream, I called it. I was like, yo, wait, what's going on here? Ragnarok.
You definitely called that.
And I don't care what nobody tells me. This junk looks amazing. It looking good. So they are bringing back the Valkyrie series here, Persona, man. Square out here doing their thing, man. The Valkyrie series is more like a cult kind of classic type of series. You know, I'm pretty sure if you had a PS1, if you had like a PSP, you pretty much have played it before. And they're bringing it back, man, with a action RPG, Valkyrie Elesium. So Persona, man, walk us through this one, man, because I like the look of this game, especially everybody talking about art style and all that stuff. Now, everybody, when it comes to PlayStation, everybody want to get all top chefy. They don't care about art. Is it realistic? You know what I mean? This to me looks good. What's your thoughts?
Yo, man. So listen, Valkyrie Elesium, this caught me off guard as well. Bari, JRPG fans, We eating so good in 2022.
Eating
It's
good!
ridiculous, bro. Because we got this Diofield, we got Grand Blue Fantasy Relink.
And she got the anime run too.
And the anime. Yo, listen, we're eating good. This game, the combat is action RPG. And you play as shoot, I forgot what shorty name was. But
She's a
essentially
Valkyrie. She's a Valkyrie.
She's a Valkyrie, and so in this game you'll be able to like use summons, like summon like a soldier or something like that to fight with you, and you see it in the gameplay as well. This reminds me, the gameplay reminds me of a little bit of Tales of Arise, in terms of like the art style or the aesthetic, as well as the like the combo structure. When you play, remember you was playing this outfit, you had a lot of those like cool little sword moves. I feel like she's gonna be doing a lot of that stuff here.
Yeah. So to go back to the NPC thing, this is a classic thing that they brought back from the franchise, where like in the older Valkyrie games, you can like talk to NPCs and like recruit them, or and summon them towards like help you in battle. But you're just seeing that more in a 3D action type of look. So that's why it looks a little different. But that's a classic thing that they're bringing back.
And the world looks good. The gameplay looks solid. The story looks like it's gonna be pretty interesting.
2022.
The character models look pretty damn good as well, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'm blown away. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I'm very surprised like that this got announced at a state of play. I'm just very surprised. Like, I was just like, wow, this is a big. I don't think a lot of people, and I get it. Everyone's not really a JRPG person or likes to play Japanese games or even knows about this, but this is a big announcement, and like, in my opinion, a big get, and a big game that's coming out this year. This is really going to be a really great game.
Yeah, this is why I was saying that the Norse mythology, is getting 2022. Man, is Ragnarok. You know what I mean? Because you just got this Assassin's Creed game, the expansion that Persona was mentioning, with the whole Ragnarok expansion. Then you have Valkyrie Elesium and God of War. Like, Norse is super popular right now, man. So, but yeah, just to see this game in I don't mind the action. Like a lot of people that probably even don't like Valkyrie games. I'm like, but Profile was what action. You know how they be, man. But yeah, I'm for it. I think it looks amazing. I think it looks good. It also brings back a lot of the gameplay mechanics, but that's in the action based stuff. So yeah, I'm with this, man. Like I said, like there's games that came out in the past that I really love. The Valkyrie series, Odin Sphere. Odin Sphere is another one where I really enjoyed that game coming back. You know what I mean, and playing through that game. So yeah, I'm just happy that these franchises is coming back, and hopefully people enjoy them now playing them. But the overall sentiment Persona with a lot of people is that this was a weak state of play. So what I mean, so all those people that always claim to talk about the past and how the past was super good, but they bringing back a lot of these franchises, they're claiming that the state of play wasn't good. What's your thoughts, man?
Yo, man, listen. I don't know what people want these days, right? Because when Japan Studio was shutting down, you had all these people mad and sad that Japan Studios was gone, and how you see all these articles of people saying it's PlayStation abandoning Japan, and what happened to the focus on Japan and all this other stuff, and Japan developers are moving away from PlayStation and blah 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 blah. You see all this, all this bullshit that's been circulating for a while now, and you get a state of play like this where they told you prior this is a Japanese focus from our Japanese publishers and developers around the world. They told you this prior to the show, and you still went to the show expecting God of War and Spider-Man 2 and all this other shit. Like, I don't get it. And it's like you do this shit on purpose, like, because you want to be mad, right? If Japanese games aren't your thing, that's perfectly fine. But just because it's not your thing doesn't mean that these games aren't quality, or that they're not good, or that it wasn't a good show. This was a solid show, man. It's a 9.5 for me. It's going to be a 9 for me. A very, very solid show. It showed a lot of great games that I can't wait to play.
Yeah, it was a 9 for me as well. Like, my only reason why I brought it down is that there's a lot of PS4 stuff as well. You know what I mean? Like, going along 2022 and 2023, I'm expecting PS4 to just dwindle away. But they're like, nah, man, we ain't doing that. You know what I mean? But And then, before the fact, we have this beautiful looking game here. We got a new trailer that looks amazing, but the previous news was that it got delayed. So Forspoken Persona, man, Forspoken has officially got delayed to October 11th, 2022. So they say in here, here's the PR statement, and I'm happy that your tweet is the first one that I see up here. So they're saying here, we have made a decision to move the release date of Forspoken to October 11th, 2022. Our vision is this exciting new IP to deliver a game world and a hero that gamers across the globe will want to experience for years to come. So getting it right is extremely important to us. To that end, during the next few months, we'll focus all our efforts on polishing the game, and we can't wait for you all to experience Frey's journey this fall. Thank you for understanding and continued support. We look forward to sharing more about Forspoken with you. And here's your tweet here, which I agree with you, man. I think we felt each other. Pause.
Yeah, pause that shit up, bro. Hit a second pause. Pause again, bro.
I think we felt each other spiritually. Pause.
Hey, yo, bro. Pause this shit up, bro.
When we read the delay, because I have it like alerted with this game. So when I heard it cling, on my phone, I saw it. I was like, ooh, like it hit me. I was like, oh man. And then here's your tweet. Oh man. I was really looking forward to playing this in May. It's all good though. I'm on this October. So
yeah, I mean, yo, man, listen. I understand people say the same thing every fucking time a game gets delayed. A delayed game could be a great game, and take as much time as you need. And listen, yes, all that stuff, yes. But I'm still disappointed. I'm still sad that I gotta wait.
It's a lot of months too. It's not like it's 2 months. It's
like it ain't like they moved it to like July. They said October, bro. Like, yo, that's damn near the end of the year. You get what I'm saying? Now listen, I know there was definitely some frame issues and stuff like that with that gameplay that had got shown a couple months back.
Yeah, couple of months back, man.
Yeah, I know. and it's funny because people were saying back then, oh, well, they have enough time to polish this up, blah, blah, blah. But now look, you get what I'm saying? But with the new trailer that we saw,
gorgeous.
It's definitely a much, 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 much more noticeable difference in terms of the open world, how much more polished it is, how beautiful the world looks, how fast-paced it is, how different Freya is. It looks like high quality, man. So
look like there's gonna be a lot of exploration in this game too.
Oh yeah, they might not like it.
Yep.
They might not like it.
It don't look easy. It doesn't look easy. The way how they talk about the combat and mixing and mashing with these magical abilities. You have three main focus magical abilities: the offensive, defensive, and support. And you can do a lot of different mixes with this game, man. So hopefully a lot of people.
This game looks very layered too, man. Like it just looks like there's gonna be so much to this combat because there's so many different power elements that you're working with here. This looks just so good, bro. Like it. Even looking at this new trailer, man, it just hurts so much that I gotta wait, bro. I'm not gonna lie,
yeah,
but
and the
at the end of the day, I can't wait.
Amazing.
Yeah, I can't wait, bro. Like this October, it belongs to. I don't want to mention the other game because I'm sure that's what we're gonna talk about next. But October belongs to two games: Forspoken and another game. But Forspoken, it's a day one. I can't wait. I can't wait, man.
Yeah, man, I can't wait to play this game as well. I was always hyped for it. You know, the game's already pre-ordered. It was like $109 for the deluxe edition. It's already here. If they have a collector's edition, that's gonna get ordered up. And you know, shorty from New York, so you know we got represent.
Absolutely.
And I'm liking the PlayStation, you know, exclusive stuff. So they have like a necklace. Let me showcase it here. Which is really dope. They have like a cool necklace. That has the PlayStation symbols for her. So 1 second as I pull it up. And they have
showed it in the
they showed it in the trailer. But I'll pause it here.
And it's a PlayStation veil that she a cape that she got as well.
Look at this. Look at the cool stuff right here, dog.
That's dope as hell, man. No limit. It's called No Limits cloak. That's crazy.
No Limits cloak.
Symbol combo necklace and trigger happy nails.
Yo. Symbol combo necklace. The necklace look fire, and I'm pretty sure everybody when they play this game and you see the screenshots, everybody gonna be decked out in that PlayStation, stuff.
Absolutely.
But this is if you pre-order the game digitally though. Physical, I don't know about physical, but
that cloak looks so fire though. That PlayStation cloak looks.
But you remember in our not our back and forth with you, but with the chat and how I was claiming that PlayStation, they typically do stuff where they incentivize you getting a PS version, right? Whether it's like a small little trinket here or DLC or some type of like gear like this. This game is also going to be dropping on PC, but let's say you have a PC and a PS5, this could incentivize that person to be like, yo, I want that necklace, I want that cloak, I want them nails, because it ties a lot into the nails as far as our magic. You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm going to get it on PlayStation. This is what they need to do. You know what I mean? Especially if they having their games on multiple platforms. You know what I mean? You need to incentivize the PlayStation stuff.
Can we also talk about the new artwork? The new box cover artwork, bro.
Oh, yo, you saw that on the PlayStation Store?
Man.
Fire.
Oh my god. Well,
here it is right here.
That's
pretty much
what it
right
is.
here.
Yeah, that's what it is. Like, that's what it's gonna be.
Yeah.
That art looks so good, man. I would want that as like a framed poster to hang up on my wall, man. That's how beautiful this shit looks, bro.
Like, you could definitely tell the game is getting more like polished, because one of my biggest critiques of the game was like how the character model looked like she's not in the world. Like it does look a little off, but they cleaned that up here in the new trailer and all that.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm excited for Forspoken. But we just gotta wait a little bit longer. But another game that we are excited for, Persona. You was hinting towards this one, and
gonna bring that up.
We was waiting for this right here, cause
I've been waiting on this heavy, man.
We have here Gotham Knights coming October 25th. So they tweeted out saying Gotham Knights Gotham will need its heroes suit up for all new adventure on October 25th, 2022. Hashtag Gotham Knights, man. So I'm excited for this, man. You already know who I'm picking. The best Robin, Tim Drake, the Red Robin. I can't wait for this, man. It's been a long time since we heard anything about it, but I'm cool with not seeing any. I mean, of course, I want to see a new trailer to see the improvements in the last gameplay. But I don't want to see like a new gameplay. I just want to see the new trailer with gameplay.
I'm not with you on that, bro. I want to see this game running on PlayStation 5.
Yo,
that's what I want to see.
I don't want to see a full gameplay video. I want to see a trailer with gameplay in it. Because I don't want to be too spoiled on what to do with this game, you know what I mean? But what's your thoughts, man?
They ain't gotta give us like some whole like 15 minutes of gameplay type of shit. But I wouldn't mind seeing like about 5 minutes of this game running on PlayStation 5.
Yeah.
Real talk. I do want to see that. You ain't gotta show no story elements or nothing. You can show like some combat sequences, or you can redo the Mr. Freeze mission, but on PS5. I just want to see where they're at. Because we haven't seen any new gameplay of this game. Well, I'm lying. I think we saw gameplay last year, October.
Nah, it wasn't like gameplay. It was like
it was quick. It was like snippets, but it was actually, you're right. It was a trailer showing like quarter hours and everything. Yeah. But this game looks like it's going to be really, really good. I'm really excited for this. I just want to see more. I want to see a little bit more, man. I really, really do. But I'm excited for this. This is a day one. Throw that pre-order up, man.
Co-op too, Persona, man. Co-op.
Yes, sir. We on that. We on that, bro. I'm Batgirl.
Oh, you going Batgirl?
Yeah, Batgirl, Nightwing. Those gonna be my characters.
Yeah, for me, it's gonna be Robin for sure. But if I had a secondary character to play, it's probably gonna be either Batgirl or Nightwing. Yeah. You know what I mean, or Nightwing.
I'm excited. Day one.
Yeah, this is the day one here, man.
This is the day one.
And because they did kind of promise this game early 2022 or the first half of 2022, but I felt like when we saw the whole news of Suicide Squad being delayed, they was like, you know what, we'll take the time to you know what I mean, push this game like in October or whatnot, which is smart because I think this is like a holiday game anyway. It's gonna sell big. But yeah, October got 2 strong games crazy, already, man. Bro. This is the ones we know of.
Yeah, this October is strong right now, bro. When it comes to games, very strong with Gotham Knights and Forspoken. And they both release about 2 weeks apart, so that gives me enough time with both. I can dedicate my time, boy.
Schedule a nice little vacation time in October. No life Forspoken.
Absolutely.
It is, man. But yo, we got some interesting news here. I was kind of, hesitant to put this one in here, but I was like, interesting stuff here. But we know God of War Ragnarok is coming this year, but they're claiming here there's a God of War TV series adaptation to be running on Prime Video, which is Amazon Video. So
why Prime? So weird, bro.
They say PlayStation flagship action adventure franchise God of War is heading to television. Prime Video is in negotiations with a live action TV series based on a huge popular ancient mythological theme-based game sources says, right? My thing here, Persona, like I think we spoke about this last week, right? Where we talk about how PlayStation have their whole they have all their shows on different like platforms. Like they need to consolidate that and centralize their own stuff. That would be smart, right? Last of Us here at a PlayStation streaming service or whatnot.
They need to pick a service and stick with it.
Yeah, because they have HBO Max.
You got shit coming out the HBO Max.
Yeah, what's the Peacock one? That's what I was trying to remember.
Twisted Metal.
Yeah, there we go. So I knew we spoke about it last week. There we go. That's what it was.
Last week.
Yeah, like it's weird.
It is.
It's weird. And yeah, Netflix, they signed a deal with Netflix to have their Spider-Mans and all that stuff come on there. And Disney Plus as well is on Disney Plus. Like I know for them it's cheaper to do that way, but it would just be nice to have a one-stop shop for all the PlayStation, especially if you're going down this avenue of PlayStation productions.
They should have never got rid of PlayStation TV. Could have put all that stuff on there.
It failed with that. It failed with that dope TV show that they had, that superhero show.
Power.
Yeah,
not Powers. What's it called? Powers?
I think it was called Powers. It was dope. That show was good, man.
Yeah, I watched it. Yeah, I remember the TV show.
I watched it, but y'all PlayStation dudes was like, nah, I ain't for that. You know what I mean? They shut that down quick.
Yeah. Crazy.
But yo, you be interested in the God of War TV show? You gonna say no? Watch.
I don't know, man. Like, because I've seen Vikings, and I feel like the show would.
Vikings is fire. Don't disrespect Vikings, bro.
No, I'm not saying no. I'm not saying Vikings is bad. Vikings is good, but what I'm saying is I feel like the show would be extremely similar to that.
Oh, nah. It will be more like fantasy based. Vikings is a much more like realistic.
More realistic,
type thing.
Yeah. I mean, I want to see how they do it. So yeah, I definitely want to see it. And if they do it right, it could definitely be very popular.
Yeah. Like who is your perfect Kratos? Like in a movie or a TV show?
Judge.
Like you want him, like as a live action, you want him to play?
Yes, Chris Judge. Judge is a great actor. I used to watch Stargate SG-1. He was good on that, and he was good in House Party 2.
Oh really? I remember Stargate, but I didn't really watch it like that. But House Party. He was in House Party.
Yeah. So I would want Chris Judge to do it.
Me, I would like to see Jason Momoa. What's his name? Jason Momoa?
Nah.
I think he can be Kratos, bruh.
Nah.
Set him up right, balled him up.
Nah.
He is Kratos.
I feel like Momoa would have to get a little bit more bulked up, man. He's going to put about.
He's bulk. He's tall. He's
bulk. He got you. Look at Kratos. Bulk him up a little bit more. Buff him up a little bit. Just a tad.
No, but we basing it off of like the North Kratos. We don't know if this show is going to be the Greek one or the Norse one. So
I think it'll be the Norse.
I think Momoa will be the perfect Kratos. my opinion.
I think Chris Judge or what's this dude's name?
Cause you basing it off of the North mythology that he's playing it. I'm talking about all of God of War.
Nah, I don't think they would start from Greece. I think they would start from Norse because that's what's fresh in everybody's mind, and that's what's most popular right now in terms of God of War. So I definitely think they would start with Norse. But outside of Chris Judge, I don't know. I'm trying to think.
I don't know about Chris Judge. The voice for the new joint, but I don't see him as Kratos, like playing as Kratos.
I could see him as playing as Kratos, man. Like, go watch that Stargate SG-1, man. Go watch the shit he's been in, man. He's a pretty dope actor. I can't think of nobody else right now in terms of who I would want. I'm gonna be honest.
Look what I'm trying to tell you right here. Look, this is Kratos, dog. Jason Momoa is Kratos. He is I'm trying to tell y'all, yo, he will be the perfect Kratos. Man. He is he can play whichever Kratos too, Norse or Greek. I'm trying to tell you, this is look, this is Kratos, dog.
No one PlayStation. They'll fucking have goddamn kid Kratos and have Tom Holland play him.
Yeah. They will have Jake Gyllenhaal as Kratos.
Or have fucking Tom Holland play Atreus. Like, yo, get the fuck out of here,
Tom
bro.
Holland is Atreus.
It's like, yo, get the fuck out of here with that, man.
Daddy. Nah, shout out to Tom Holland.
My father.
Nah, you got to see Uncharted though. Uncharted is actually a pretty cool movie. I like it.
Are you my father? Have fucking Tom Holland as Atreus and Mark Wahlberg as Kratos. Like, boy,
in a Boston accent. Boy,
are you my father? If you're my father, show me how to shoot an arrow.
That's Persona, guys. That's not me. So all the smoke at Persona.
Oh shit.
Yo, but next up here, man, we have a classic game coming to PlayStation 5 and 4, which I called day one when it came to the Switch. Disgaea. Listen, NIS is not leaving PlayStation ever. You know what I mean? Disgaea classic series, beloved series, very cult classic series. These games don't really sell, in the millions. They sell like 500, 2K, around those times. But yo, Disgaea 6 is coming, the complete edition to PlayStation 5 and 4, June 28th, man. So pretty excited about this. Disgaea is like a strategy type game. It has a lot of like dialogue content. Characters are very like I want to say very like they're funny. They're very playful. They have serious characters. They have the little jokey characters in there. But every Disgaea game is always going to have like the classic, the main protagonist or the main, character in the next one iteration. But just want to let people know that Disgaea 6 is coming to PlayStation 5.
Yeah, I ain't played Disgaea in a minute.
Yeah, and if you do pick up Disgaea on PlayStation 4, it's a free upgrade PlayStation 5. So that's a deal, dude. Hey, dude. I mean, at the premies. And here's the cast. Zed is going to be like the main character. And you have the other class, Baiko and Cerberus. But yeah, this is Disgaea 6. It came out last year on the Switch, but now it's finally coming to here's all the classic characters. I said they always, every Disgaea game they do this. Every Disgaea game they do this where they bring like the older characters in. But yeah, this is Disgaea 6, and it's coming to PlayStation very, very soon, which I'm excited about. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Let's move on to the next news here. Persona, where let's talk about this, yo. Crazy news, man. And I gotta put on my clown makeup because I claimed last week I wasn't gonna do it, but I did it. That $10 was looking kind of good.
Pre-ordered? Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, I did.
Oh my
Pre-ordered
god.
and preloaded. I'm not even gonna play the game yet, but it's pre-ordered and preloaded. So GTA 5 and GTA Online on the PlayStation 5. GTA 5 come out next week. Yeah, March 15th.
Yep.
60 frames per second. HDR, improved quality, 4K, up to 4K resolution, ray tracing, fast loading, 3D audio, more. $10. Yo, I'm not even gonna cap, bro. At first I thought it was like, I was like, yo, why are they showing $10? Because I haven't bought this game since PS3, right? And I'm just like, damn, did PlayStation recognize that I had the game or whatnot? So, but no, people was telling me that no, it's like it's a deal that they have for like a couple of months that the game is going to be $10 for all PS5, owners, and Grand Theft Auto Online is free for Plus members for like 3 months or something like that. So, yeah, what's your thoughts, Persona? Did you pre-order or not?
I'd rather not say as a
you did. You see it? He slick, yo. He was mad quiet when I said, yo, bro, I pre-ordered. Yo, he ain't say nothing. He said, you pre-ordered it.
Man, let me
I have no experience.
I don't know what you're talking about, man.
They're an anomaly.
I played the fifth.
Yo, bro.
Nah, I pre-ordered. When I seen that $10, I was like, shit, all right.
Yo, right?
I was like, all right.
Yo, I woke up. I saw the store, and I was like $10. All this stuff for $10?
Man, listen, I'm a fraud, man. I'm a fraud, bro. I keep asking who keep buying GTA 5, and my dumbass with the clown suit on went and did the same damn thing.
No. Listen, Persona.
Who keep buying this shit, bro?
You know what? I'm gonna take it back for both of us.
Both of them.
Right?
Both of them. That's the word of the day on the podcast.
Both of them. I'm gonna take it back. I'm gonna take it back for both of them. Right? Because we're not the clowns. Are you against $70 games?
No, I'm not.
GT 5 exposed a lot of people in this community when it comes to $70.
$70. Let them know.
Right? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people bought GTA 5 on the PlayStation 4 for the 60 or whatever it costs.
I'm pretty sure people brought this shit on PS3, bro.
Exactly. But this I think this game right here is like the gateway drug, because it's like, oh, y'all against that $70 or that $10 upgrade? Guess what? We're gonna take a popular game and do it, and nobody's complaining. Yo, the pre-order been up for a whole week now. Nobody complaining.
No, I don't see no articles complaining. I don't see people in the community complaining. I don't see none of that. And this game has been out now for 3 generations.
For a decade now. It's gonna be a decade soon.
Over a decade, 3 generations.
Yeah. Yo, you know what's funny? It's not only
when this game came out, I was a freshman in college.
Bro, it's not only the fact that they bought one copy, they bought multiple copies. So they spending way more than $70. And on top of the $10. You know what I mean? So
yo, man,
we're not the clowns, Persona.
Yeah, we ain't the clowns, man. Ain't no clown suits being worn over here.
Yes, sir. We're not the clowns.
But if we were clowns, you'd be Joker, I'd be it. Listen, man.
Yo, it kind of dangerous.
It's kind of dangerous. Nah, I mean, listen, man. When it comes to GTA 5, I'm gonna be honest, man. Like I really didn't have any intentions of buying this, because I haven't played GTA in like 5-6 years, bro. Last time I really played GTA 5, well, I mean, I'm saying GTA 5, not GTA in general, because I did play the GTA collection like a couple months back, but GTA 5 was when they brought it to PlayStation 4. I played it for like a month, and then I haven't played it anymore because they didn't bring out no story DLC. That's when they were starting to focus solely on the online. So all the story DLC that was promised, that shit gone, right? Or it's being pushed to the online stuff. So I ain't really like played after that. But yo, I'm scrolling through the store, man. I see it's $10 for the whole thing. $10, man. And I'm like looking, and I'm like, fuck it. Just to have it. Just to have it, man. Yeah, I was like, just to have it, man. It is what it is, man. So I grabbed it, man. I grabbed it.
As you should, man. As you should, man. I think a lot of people in this chat has picked it up, but they don't want to say nothing. They're trying to get at me and you.
GTA 6. I want GTA 6, man, but I'm also an enabler and enabling the problem of continuously playing this dog shit,
I think
man.
this is a good problem though, because it's a
Yeah,
major update. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
the
yeah, yeah.
PS4 to me, PS4 and PS3 wasn't like a crazy update for me. Like I'm gonna buy GTA 5 again, but this is a major update, especially with that SSD, man. Major update.
Yeah, yeah.
But
So I also want to see how this shit look on my OLED too. So yeah,
you know what you also want to see looking at your OLED, because this was a major update as well.
oh,
Horizon Forbidden West patch update 1.07 is now out, and it fixed
yes,
a lot
sir.
of known issues with the game,
Yes,
especially
sir.
that performance mode issue. So this is the one we're going to pretty much focus on. There's a lot of improvements that they did with the game, but here is the major one here where they say in this patch the team has made several tweaks to vegetation to improve the image quality to favor performance mode. Please let us know for your feedback. The team will continue to investigate more graphical issues, rendering shimmering and sharpening and screen saturation. But yeah, they fixed the game. Just looks beautiful. Like Aloy looks beautiful in the world. The vegetation look beautiful in the world. Like performance mode really looks good. So let me go back into the whole graphic stuff here. I don't know any of these you know Sophic and series stuff. I don't know those terminologies when it comes to development, but all I know is that it looks really good. I don't know, and I know about the little artifact and stuff, the SSAO. I don't know what that means, but I've seen that terminology or that abbreviation. The color saturation, the motion blur, I noticed that huge, because now when you're running, you don't really see that motion blur really that bad now. It's kind of like, not bad, but you don't really see it as prevalent as you've seen it before. But yeah, everything graphically, performance mode just looks better. It looks even better now in fidelity mode too. Already before this patch update, it was the best looking game, you know, currently on these consoles, but it looks even greater. It looks even better now, Persona. But have you looked at it? Have you looked at this latest patch update or no?
Yeah, I logged into Horizon last night, man, and playing this on. I've been playing on performance mode the whole time, but now, especially after this patch update, it looks like I'm playing in fidelity mode, bro. I'm just like, yo, this looks insane. So shout out to them for continuously updating the game and affecting and whatnot. Horizon is one of the greatest games to come out this generation.
Absolutely, it's my favorite game this year so far, and I'm just happy that they're continuing to you know, update it. Like seeing Returnal get like co-op, I would have put it past like Gorilla to be continue to update Horizon with like DLC, like the racing, the mini game stuff. They might add, you know, online to that. You never know. You know what I mean? Because all these other games are doing it. You know, these single player experiences, the Ghost of Tsushimas, the Returnals, they're doing it. So I wouldn't put it past Gorilla to do that as well. But they're magicians over here, man. But this game is vast, is large, and the way how, like, I always forget that Horizon is an open world game with all this detail and monsters and NPCs in the game, because how good it looks. It looks good. It looks better than some of these linear type games, and this is an open world, full-fledged game. You know what I mean?
Yo, facts. That makes you beg the question of, like, never mind. Let me not even go there. Yo, it looks great. I can't wait. It's great.
Yeah,
Very
but
happy.
Gorilla is monsters. And I like some of the UI stuff that they fixed, like the UI UX stuff where you can hide a lot of options now, which you could have did before. But you know, they're like, oh, y'all like Elden Ring? Oh, now we'll give you more. You can hide this now. It won't be shown at all if that tickles your fancy. But shout out to Gorilla and the amazing work that they're doing with Horizon Forbidden West. Amazing game, and yeah, I'm very happy with this recent update. Anything you want to say before we move on, Persona?
Nah, it's Horizon. It's greatness. Play it. That's it.
Absolutely. You know what made me happy too, Persona?
What's that?
Seeing Evo's main game lineup. So Evo is returning, guys. August 5th to the 7th, and here are the main games, the showcases for Evo this year, 2022. So we have the classic Street Fighter V Champion Edition, Guilty Gear Strive, Mortal Kombat 11. I was surprised that Mortal Kombat actually made it, but that is a huge game, so I'm not really surprised, but I'm surprised. Tekken 7, King of Fighters is in there now. King of Fighters 15, which is good for them. Melty Blood, Type Lumina is in there, which is a surprise.
Melty Blood.
Yep. Dragon Ball Fighters, not surprised by that one. I'm surprised by this one though. Finally, this game is going to get its just due that it deserves. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus will be a main game at Evo, bruh. That right there, yo. When I saw that news, I lost it for a minute while I was watching this live, and then I just thought about the other possibilities. Like, yo, Grand Blue about to be on the map, and there's going to be another Grand Blue game coming out. You know what I mean? So that's going to be even good for that game as well.
Bring
because
more eyes.
Yeah, you know what I mean. So people are going to see Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, and they're going to see Relink, because Relink is going to be out there around this time for sure. And then we have Skullgirls Second Encore, which is an amazing game as well. They also said that they're looking into Marvel vs. Capcom 2 to be a game is there as well. So what's your thoughts on this lineup, man?
It's a solid lineup, man. It's a couple games that I can't wait to see the pros show out. Like Grand Blue is going to be really, really good. I know those matches are going to be high level, really, really good to watch. Street Fighter is always really good to watch. Guilty Gear, those matches are going to be high level. Dragon Ball, those matches are going to be high level. I want to see that. I really want to see Melty Blood. I think that's the one that's like really got me. Like, I really want to see how the pros about to play on stage.
Melty Blood, a lot of shit gonna be going down, man. People gonna be like, what?
Yeah. I really, really want to see how the pros are gonna be doing it on stage with this. So it's a solid list. I'm very excited. Yeah, I don't really care for Tekken 7 and MK11.
Oh no, Tekken 7. Yo, I'm gonna tell you right now, Tekken is gonna be the most hype. Tekken's gonna be super, super hype. That game right there, Tekken is always hype. It's very fun to watch. Street Fighter is definitely gonna be the biggest one here. Guilty Gear gonna be hype. Dragon Ball gonna be hype in its own thing. I just want to see how people gonna actually. I'm with you on how people gonna react to Melty Blood and Fantasy Grand Blue Fantasy.
Yeah,
and I agree with Chuck. I think next year is going to change. The lineup is going to change for sure, because you want.
Yeah, I wanted that DNF Duel and Project L and all that.
Yeah, bruh. So yeah, some of these games you're not even going to see it on there.
Yeah,
but yeah, I agree with that 100. But what's your predictions? Street Fighter 6 announcement, new NetherRealm game announcement, new character DLC or update after this, because there's going to be a major update for Guilty Gear Strive. Tekken 8
what
announcement.
We'll do is for Street Fighter, the Street Fighter 6, we're going to get an actual fucking trailer, and most likely probably a little snippet of gameplay.
Yeah.
Guilty Gear, new character, and they're probably going to announce season 2 of characters as well. MK, I don't think MK is going to announce anything major, honestly. I don't think Ed Boon and the team are really going to be pushing anything.
I think we're going to see the next Injustice. I think we're going to see that next game. 3. We're going to see that next.
It might be Injustice 3. Who knows? Tekken, I don't know. I don't know. That one I don't really know about. King of Fighters, they'll probably announce their season 1 characters, or announce the season 1.
Oh no, they already did.
Or season 2. No, yeah, they did, right? Yeah, no, never mind. So they might show off like a new character or some new combos, whatever. Melty Blood, I don't know. That's up in the air. Dragon Ball Fighter Z. They might announce season 4. What are we in? Season 4 now?
They're like in season
5,
season
4,
3.
5.
They're going to be like season 4.
They might announce season 4, or they might announce that Dragon Ball Fighter season 2 or some shit.
Yeah.
Grand Blue.
I think we're gonna get like more characters in Grand Blue. Grand Blue got so many characters.
Yeah, we might get more characters. Yeah.
And rollback announcement.
Rollback, yeah. Skullgirls, I'm not sure.
Yeah, Skullgirls. This is what I think. Skullgirls, we're not gonna get an announcement. Grand Blue Fantasy Versus, we're gonna get new character season and a new pass for that game, and a rollback announcement for that game and a new patch update. Hopefully they revert a lot of the stuff in like the earlier patch notes. Dragon Ball, that's a tricky one too. I don't know if they're going to either do a continuous season or they're going to do a new one, but I'm pretty sure they're going to do something big because they always come through for Dragon Ball. Melty Blood, that's one I don't know. French bread, they pretty much stick to their bread and butters. So I don't know if we're going to see any new announcement. Probably going to see like probably a character or a new season or something like that for that. King of Fighters, yeah, I can't call that one. I don't know what they're going to do other than the showcase like season 2 characters. Tekken always brings the heat when it comes to these events, whether it's a new character or season, but I think they're going to have a new game because Tekken 7 is the oldest game on here. And I think we're going to get a new Tekken game announcement. You know, Harada, he's going to bring the heat. He's going to bring the entertainment. And I think a lot of people are going to be hype. NetherRealm, I think they're going to announce their new game. I heard some about Marvel and NetherRealm, but I'm inclined to go with Persona in this one, like probably Injustice 3 or something, or a new MK. You never know. Guilty Gear, we're going to get probably like season 2 announcement for, you know, their characters, because we're going to get a new announcement soon, a new character soon. And I think before Evo, we're also going to get a new character, and that should complete Guilty Gear season 1. I have to look back on their roadmap. And Street Fighter, yeah, we're gonna see Street Fighter. We're gonna see gameplay. We're gonna have people playing the game too. Early build of the game. That's how Capcom normally does it. When it comes to their new stuff.
And it's supposed to be coming out next year, ain't it?
Yeah, because the thing is with Evo. This Evo, they're saying that this is going to be the biggest like floor space that they ever had with this Evo. Evo is typically a big floor space anyway, but they're saying they're going even bigger. So I'm pretty sure they're going to have like these early builds of these new games or characters there at Evo. You know what I mean? So yeah, so I think it's going to be a bang of a show. I always enjoy the Evo weekends. Just sitting down and no life and just watching these tournaments. You know, just having mad browsers up, interchanging. But you know, we possibly, we'll see if we probably can make this one, man, because I think this is gonna be a special one. You know what I mean? Where I'll probably I'll think about flying out, man. Because if they're gonna have if they're gonna have those demos and those stations there, if they have that Street Fighter 6 or any of these stations there, I might consider buying me a ticket, yo. Real talk. I might consider it, yo, because I want to get a hands-on in these shits. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm gonna research it more because I never been to
Vegas,
Evo.
Ain't it? Or is it in?
Yeah, it's in Vegas, man.
It's in Vegas, right? Yeah.
I never been to Evo, so I'm gonna research more. Like,
I never
what
been
to
to
do.
Evo either.
So yeah, we'll definitely do that, man. We'll set something up and get more information as we.
Chuck said Evo trip.
Yeah, I'm down, bro. Cause yo, you know they're gonna have it, yo. They're not gonna be like, the biggest stations and all that stuff, and you not have those. Street Fighter 6 is gonna be there.
Man, I would listen. It would be cool. It would be cool to see that.
I think they're gonna have it.
I don't know. I don't know if they're gonna have demo stations for Street Fighter 6 though.
I think so.
I don't know.
They're gonna have some type of playable version of that game.
We'll see.
But all right, let's move on though. The DualSense fixed Persona?
What you mean?
So they say the new DualSense here, controllers are more powerful spring and new parts that might fix the stick drift. So people have been testing out the DualSense. You know, this is a very popular channel here. This John Glusick guy, and he's been breaking it down. And he's saying like, yo, the DualSense with the new colors or whatnot, that you know, the galactic purple, the Nova blue, and the pink. I forgot what the pink is called. They have new and different springs and parts in there to mitigate some of the issues as far as the drifting of the sticks in the controller. So
I'm not having no drifting problems though.
Yeah, I have drifting in one of my controllers, the original one that I have that came out the box, because I was using that one the most and whatnot. But I have a lot of controllers, yo. I have over 10 controllers of PlayStation DualSense controllers. So I interchange a lot. So, you know, I don't have a drifting issue per se, but that one controller did have drifting, and I fixed it. You remember that kit that we had to break down the DualSense and put our own back paddles? Ever since I done that, I got comfortable with like taking apart the DualSense. So I took it apart, I cleaned it out, put it back, and that drifting issue was gone out of that one drifting one that I had. So, but yeah, we're gonna look into more of this, man. See if these issues pop up for people in the future when it comes to the DualSense and the new colors or what. So just wanted to bring that up. And the last bit of news here, Persona. We have a PlayStation exclusive for Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Atlus acknowledges there's no lobby mode for the Switch and Steam versions of P4AU. P4AU can be pre-ordered right now for like Switch and Steam, but not on PlayStation though. So they're saying here, is there a difference between the PlayStation 4 version, Nintendo Switch version, and Steam version Persona? Is there?
Talk to us.
Answer. The lobby function of network mode is only available on the PlayStation 4 version.
Yeah, that's funny.
Therefore, the
shit.
included DLC also include lobby avatars only for the PlayStation version. In addition to some network mode functions are different. Ooh wee.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. I mean, this was getting bought on PlayStation anyway, so it don't affect me. But yo, that's crazy, man.
Who in their mind on God's green earth will buy the Steam or Switch version after knowing this?
Somebody will. People will. 'Cause people definitely will, for sure. I think so, at least. Just cause I shouldn't have to buy this on PlayStation.
Hey, you want to play with your friend?
With PlayStation withholding features. Yeah, like that's crazy, man. Like I mean, listen, this was being bought on PS4. And I can't wait to play it on PlayStation. Like that's it. That's all I got. Like I just think it's crazy that that's happening, but it's gonna have to roll back this summer. It's got the lobbies on PlayStation. It might need to do that mini TOA.
Oh yeah. For this game, I know
might
a
have
lot
to
of
do
people.
a mini TOA.
A lot of people that enjoy like BB Tag or Blaze Blue. They're gonna definitely be on P4.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm excited for it, especially in the summertime. I think that's where it's going to really, really get playtime because they're bringing that rollback netcode in the summertime.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, but that's kind of crazy though, man. That's kind of crazy that there's no lobbies.
I feel like they setting up too for a new Arena Ultimax announcement too, though. Like I feel like that's gonna come at some point.
That's what probably French bread or whatever can.
Where they be like, yo, P5 or Persona Royal Arena Ultimax, where it's got like this whole slew of fucking characters. PS5. Yeah, that'd be dope.
Yep. So that's the last little bit of news there, guys. You made it this far in the show. Here's another trophy on us. Let's give him two. Let's be generous today, Persona. Give him 2 trophies. As we get into the topic, Persona, the nitty gritty, the ooh-wee, it's gonna be a schmovie. Before we get into this topic, we have to point out, we have to play a clip here because a well-known Xbox fanboy podcast, I think it's the biggest Xbox fanboy podcast out there. The RDX podcast, with Dealer Gaming, D-Batch, Zalker, Tin Dog, and Fonzarelli. They had Michael Pachter on the show. And Michael Pachter, he was saying a lot of crazy things that we've seen a lot of these industry, media, journalists, people have been saying about PlayStation for some strange reason, where PlayStation's a dead man walking. The PlayStation library isn't strong, so don't buy a PlayStation, buy Xbox and subscribe to Game Pass. PlayStation is they need to get it right in 2022 because everybody else is gonna be bopping them up or whatnot. So I'm gonna play this clip here. Not gonna play the full thing, but you're gonna hear Michael Pachter speak on PlayStation and how PlayStation is going to die in a matter of years due to something like Game Pass. So I'm going to play the clip. I'm going to let everybody know when it's done. And here we go. Let's play this clip. I'm not going to showcase the clip because, you know, but I'm going to play it so you guys want to hear it. So here we go, guys.
Long run with what they're trying to do. And number two, who do you think is going to come on top this generation with how things look right now?
Right, so this is going to be really unpopular with your Xbox audience, but I think PlayStation PlayStation's doomed, and I think that they're going to cease to exist as we know them in about 10 years.
What?
No, they can't compete. They have no chance of competing.
So you say PlayStation has no chance.
All right, what happened to the audio?
Oh, I went mute. Wait, there's no sound?
No, the video wasn't playing.
Oh, wait. I know I muted my mic so the video can play. Let me play it again. Sorry, my Omar voice. Sorry. All right, so let me see if you guys can hear this now. All right, guys. All right, ready? I'm going to play it again and then we're going to ask the question because I was just talking to myself for like a minute. My bad. All right, here we go.
And number two, who do you think is going to come on top this generation with how things look right now?
Right, so this is going to be really unpopular with your Xbox audience, but I think PlayStation's doomed, and I think that they're going to cease to exist as we know them in about 10 years.
What?
No, they can't compete. They have no chance of competing.
So you say PlayStation has no chance of competing with Xbox this generation.
Right, they've got a huge head start now. They're 17 million.
Play the whole thing here. Did you guys hear that? Let me know if you guys heard that. Are we here? Did I lose y'all? Persona, are you there?
Yeah, I was listening to the video on my end. Sorry.
Oh.
Yeah.
I was like, yo,
Yeah.
I felt like did we cut out?
No, I wasn't listening through the video, through the stream. I was listening on me.
Oh.
Like, live for me, yeah. Because it was a little bit behind on your end, so I was just listening to it on my end. But I think they heard it.
Okay.
They said it cut out for a second. They said it cut out.
Yeah, because I paused it. And I was trying to.
So Jack said he heard the clip. Let's just give a gist. Just give a gist so that we can talk about it.
Yeah. So basically, Michael Pachter is saying that PlayStation is doomed, and in the next 10 years, they will cease to exist. They will stop existing, due to the fact that Xbox and Game Pass is going to be doing phenomenal, right? So my question to you in the chat is, with Michael Pachter's expertise, do you think PlayStation is doomed, Persona?
So one thing you have to understand, Bari, right, Mr. Jay Bari, is that PlayStation leaving gaming is a good thing. You understand? Because when it comes to PlayStation, the third-party deals, the anti-consumer things that they're doing, charging $10 for upgrades, right? And all this negative stuff, right? This is what's really hurting gaming, right? PlayStation has been hurting gaming for such a long time. So it's going to come to a point where people are going to realize that they're tired of being ripped off by PlayStation, and they're going to stop buying PlayStations and supporting PlayStations because they keep locking down content. They keep charging for upgrades, right? It's just not good for the gamer, right? Game Pass is the future, right?
PlayStation is not the only people charging for upgrades, by the way. Mr. Gaming Politician, get your facts
But Mr.
right.
Jay Bari, Game Pass is not. That's a bad faith argument. Game Pass is not Game Pass is the future, Jay Bari. It's the future, right?
Heck, even Game Pass have an upgrade.
Yeah, but the thing is, I'm only spending $15. That's the most you're spending a month. Imagine spending $15 for over 200 plus games, and then you got xCloud.
$15 over how many months? How many years have you been on Game Pass, Mr. Game Politician?
That's a bad faith question. This is what you need to understand. It's not about finishing games. It's not about finishing games. It's not about creating the best games. That's not what this is about, right? It's about the quality, the quantity. Having over 200 games at my disposal for $15 a month, that is more important than having a quality experience like Horizon. Having a quality experience like GT7 that I have to pay $70 for and get how many hours out of it, right? I've got thousands and thousands of hours of games that I can choose from with Game Pass with over 200 titles for $15 a month.
That you're not playing.
It's not about playing them. It's just the fact that I have it. That's what's important.
So why... Yo, what the fuck is going on? I know that's a sentiment that a lot of people in this community share, but it's just weird to hear now the gaming politicians say it. But the fact that you hype Game Pass and the option of playing a lot of games but don't play it, it defeats the purpose of hyping the service. You know what I mean? Because you're not playing it. You're not experiencing it.
This is what you have to understand, Mr. Jay Bari. In today's time, and listen, I listened to your podcast that you and Persona did with Mr. Sean Layden. Shout out to Mr. Sean Layden. He seems like a great guy, right? But he even said people don't complete games in today's time. And that's true. You know what I'm saying? But what Game Pass does is
tie this man up, please. Can you tie this man up? Tie your Persona.
I'm not done talking.
Tie this. You're doing bad faith arguments. Bad faith arguments.
I'm sorry.
Bad faith arguments, okay?
I don't know what he's talking about, man.
Yeah, kick that man in his shin, kick him down the steps.
Yeah, man.
Something, please.
Going on, man. Do this.
Interrupting the podcast every goddamn time.
Yeah, I don't know what he's talking about, bro. The man was making no sense about
the end of the day, people claiming that PlayStation is doom and PlayStation's in dead man walking. Like you remember we've been bringing this stuff up for a couple of months now. Like, yo, why is this industry seem to be like forcing themselves to like bash PlayStation? Everything PlayStation does, whether it's bringing you quality games, whether it's putting games in the service, whether it's doing that, it's like a bad stigma or a bad stinge to it. You know what I mean? But everything else, like when it comes to PlayStation and people bashing PlayStation games, there's nobody defending it in the industry, but they defend other platforms as quickly. But the end of the day is what I'm trying to point out here, then I'm gonna let you go, is that the things that people are saying, it's not lining up. Yep. Everybody's claiming that this service is the best service. It's not the biggest service or the most generated revenue service there. You have that in PlayStation with PS Plus. You know what I mean? They claiming that, yo, game sales don't matter. It's not about hardware sales. It's not about, you know, this and that. But PlayStation is leading the market with like 46% or 49% when it comes to these things. Services, game sales, and hardware sales. You see the NPDs, PlayStation leads 2022 in dollar amount. You know what I mean? Like it's Horizon, Elden Ring exposing this community that continue to say dumb shit like Michael Pachter about PlayStation doom and gloom is about Game Pass and Game Pass. But what is everybody playing? Huh? And I'm pretty sure that nobody out here is buying a base version of Elden Ring. They out here buying a digital deluxe, physical deluxe, collector's edition, which is mine is coming in the mail. You know what I mean?
You got it. I didn't. I wanted to get the. I'm waiting for the one with the mask to go back up.
I wanted to get the one with the mask, but my trigger finger ain't as quick. I'm getting older, and I'm just like, you know what? I just settle for the statue.
I want that shit with the mask. Yeah, I'm waiting on it. Go ahead.
But nah, man, you know what I mean? It's just like a lot of things people are saying don't line up, especially when it comes to PlayStation, and this is why we have the PlayStation Nation always just debunking a lot of these people's sayings, because it's cool to have an opinion, but it's cool to have it's cooler to have an opinion based on the facts, or have the facts backed up with it. Anybody can just have a baseless opinion and want to have this fancy spanshy, not whimsical but charmful opinions and all that stuff to get people hyped, to make you feel good. That's all that was about. That whole little segment is just to make the other platform feel good. But then if you look at the last year, you look at this year, what PlayStation has been doing, outputting of games, services. People sleep on PlayStation Plus, but that's a service that put out new games every month, giving you games every month. Then you have the best collection of games if you have a PlayStation 5 that came out for PlayStation 4 with a PlayStation Plus collection. But people continue to ignore that. Then PS Now getting better, offering new retail games day one with Samurai Warrior 3. But for some strange reason, it's getting ignored, because they want to highlight a certain aspect, because you are getting free Halo helmets and Halo gear and Halo glove sets and Halo Xbox symbol backgrounds and Xbox green lights. You know what I mean? And yo, one thing I want to piggyback off of you, Persona, then I'm going to go, that you mentioned that a lot of people is ignoring. Nobody's mentioned Nintendo when it says this. Nintendo and PlayStation is leading in revenue and profit. But for some strange reason, when it comes to services that everybody claims that is better over there, but it's really not when you look at the numbers that's coming out, nobody brings up Nintendo. Is dead in the water? Is Nintendo a dead man walking? They don't make as much money as PlayStation. They game sell, but they don't make as much money as PlayStation. But yo, what's your thoughts, man? It's PlayStation doing, Persona? Speak from the heart.
You took all my talking points.
My bad. I apologize, man. I saw a tunnel and I just went there. You know what I mean? My bad.
Nah, it's all good. So listen, here's my thing, right? When it comes to PlayStation and how PlayStation does things, they do a lot of quality things. They do a lot of high quality shit. Straight up. And with PlayStation and how they've been moving lately, they've been moving proper, in my opinion, with the shit that they've been doing. But to piggyback off of what you said with Nintendo, with what Michael Pachter is saying, right? And with him being an analyst within the industry, wouldn't these same settlements, wouldn't the same fate of PlayStation also be the fate of Nintendo? Because if consoles, because he said consoles in general were dying a while back, a long time ago. Now he's saying PlayStation is doomed in the next 10 years. If PlayStation, who accounts for about 50% of market spending, of a console market spending, and console market spending is about $61 billion. 50% of that is coming from PlayStation. If PlayStation's exclusive, most of their exclusives are in the tens and 20 millions being sold. If PlayStation has the most active concurrent user base in terms of people on PS Plus and active players on PlayStations that have an account and all that, if all of that still spells doom and gloom, where does that leave Nintendo? No one ever mentions Nintendo in these arguments, because I'm questioning, if that's the fate of PlayStation, then Nintendo must have 5 years.
Bro, where does that lead? Where does that lead Xbox? Because this is an Xbox comparison. I know we focus on PlayStation, but the topic in itself is all the consoles. Because Nintendo is, with what they're doing, is surpassing Xbox as market leader. They're second. Xbox is third. But for some strange reason, the first and, well, you know, nobody brings up the second, is doom and gloom, like you're saying. But nobody's talking about the third. Everybody is ignoring the numbers when it comes to Xbox. Everybody wants to talk about this feel good. Game Pass is this, Game Pass is that. But when the numbers are coming out, you know what I mean, for Xbox, yeah, it's like cool. But when you compare it to what Nintendo and what PlayStation is doing, it's lackluster. But nobody's mentioning doom and gloom for that stuff. Why? Because they're not talking about Xbox. They're talking about Microsoft in its totality. Where on PlayStation, they're talking about PlayStation, not Sony. They're talking about PlayStation. And PlayStation is doing amazing. My bad, man.
No, it's the truth. It's like when you look at it from that type of perspective, it's like, okay, if consoles are doomed, that means Xbox as well. But people tend to exclude the Xbox, the console, and what they'll say is, well, Game Pass is what makes Xbox worth having. And it's like, okay, if Game Pass with that type of service makes Xbox worth having, what makes PlayStation worth having? Because you don't use the games. Because your argument is the games are too expensive. The games is this, is that, and the library is lacking and all this other stuff. So those games aren't worth having on PlayStation. And you go to Nintendo. Oh, well, portability and Mario and Zelda and these games and that games. But those same practices that you hate for PlayStation, Nintendo does it tenfold. And you love it. So that's why I think when it comes to this community, when it comes to Michael Pachter more specifically, I'm not sure if he's playing with a full deck of cards. Because I don't know, some of it just doesn't make sense.
A lot of shock value.
Yeah, it's a lot of shock value, but it doesn't seem, I don't know, like it doesn't seem like he's being very objective in his statements, right? Because he's not giving any numbers, he's not giving any type of like an analyst, like the way I know analysts to be is they give examples or show trends of why something like this might happen.
Yep.
Right? What is the trend for the console market? What is the trend for PlayStation where in 10 years they're going to cease to exist? If it's acquisitions, then, PlayStation are able to do the acquisitions that make sense to them, right? And, Microsoft isn't going to buy up the entire market, right? And then again, with the whole acquisition thing, Nintendo can't play in that world either. So where does that leave them? If you're telling me that Nintendo is good with Pokemon, Mario, and Zelda, PlayStation's not good with their repertoire of games and exclusives in their library? Really? What is the trend? Right? Because anybody could say anything. I could say that, I'm 100 feet tall and I can lift buildings with one hand. What is the trend? What is the trend that you're seeing? Because if it's Game Pass, we don't even know concrete numbers for that. Concurrent numbers. There is no, so for instance, for investing, right? When you invest into a company or something like that, you look at the trends of a company. You look at the graphs. You look at the 1-year graph, the 30-day graph, the year-to-date graph, the 3-year graph. You look at the news of the company. You look at the funds and how things are spread. You look at how a company has been tracking over a long period of time, right, to see what their trends are. Where are the dips? Why does the dips happen? How often do the dips happen? How does the growth look? What's the 10-year growth outlook? You know what I'm saying? This tangible evidence to make you say, okay, I think that within 10 years, if I put, $10,000 into this company, I think that within 10 years, I'm going to get a decent amount of investment, decent amount of rate of return based upon what I'm seeing with these graphs and how things are trending. What is the trend with Michael Pachter's statement? Where is he seeing that that PlayStation is going to cease to exist? That's very bold. Cease to exist. Where? What evidence?
It's a horrible game.
What are you seeing? It's a shitty gaming take. It's not horrible. It's a shit gaming take. And I'm not saying that because it's PlayStation. I'm saying that in general, it's shitty. It's a shit gaming take. What are the trends?
It's
you are an analyst.
It's a doodle gaming take. It's doodle.
You are an analyst. Give me some tangible
I haven't used that word in years.
Point me to articles. Point me to graphs. Point me to whatever you are seeing that makes you say that. Because if you're just saying it because of the show you're on, or if you're just saying it for shock value, with all due respect, you're a dumbass. You sound like a dumbass.
That's what they're going for, man. It's a lot of these comments are based off of like shock value. But we have a super chat here from Viper Reaps Corner with a $20 and $19.99. Mr. iPhone user over there, Mr. Fancy Spancy over there. He said, not to mention top execs from of their studios are leaving. Oh damn. that's stay tuned for next week, guys, or even tomorrow. Probably because they can't make the game that they want to make due to Game Pass limitations. I don't think Horizon Forbidden West would look the way it does if it was thrown in Game Pass.
Let me tackle that real quick, because I know you're going to talk. I'm definitely going to talk about that this week as well when Persona speaks. But just to touch that real quick, what about that? We're seeing a steady trend of not, just some assembly line dev leaving. We're talking management. We're talking the heads of teams that guide the ship leaving Xbox studio development teams. We just got the recent news of the game director for the initiative for Perfect Dark has left. That's huge. What does that type of trend, not Sean Murray, Drew Murray, when he left the initiative and came back to Insomniac, when Rob Ferguson left Coalition, when the multiplayer lead for Halo left. That's a trend. What does that say about PlayStation, about Xbox in its studios? Analyst. If you see in trends like that, what does that say? That says there might be some issues here. Everwild, we still don't know what that is. From Rare, they don't even know what they're making. They can't even tell you. These are trends we have been seeing for years. No one sees an issue there because, But this is great for gamers.
I'm a neutral.
Because it's Game Pass. Because it's Game Pass, there's no room to complain because it's Game Pass. It's on Game Pass. Why complain about something you get for a subsidized price? It's like living in no disrespect to anybody here, right? But it's like when you move into like the projects or whatever case may be, right? If you're paying a subsidized rent or something like that, or extremely lower rent than market value, your room to complain is much smaller than someone that's living in, an apartment or a condo or whatever, paying $5,000 a month. There's no room to complain here. So because there's no room to complain here, this is what we have. You have a community of people who are laxed. You have a community of people who are accepting of any and everything without any pushback or without questioning why this has happened or how this can be better. People are telling you that PlayStation is having a bad year after just releasing 2 monumental exclusives, Horizon and Gran Turismo, all within 2 weeks of each apart. They just gave you a state of play showing you a ton of dope Japanese-inspired titles.
PlayStation doomed, man. Dead man walking.
PlayStation is doomed. Nintendo just gave you a Nintendo Direct 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago. They got Kirby releasing, Triangle Strategy just released for them. They got Breath of the Wild on the way.
It's over. Persona is over, man. I mean, guys, PlayStation Nation, we just have to admit it. Regardless on what PlayStation is offering in 2022 and in the future, the quality, it's over because this is what they are pushing without any facts. You know, it'd be one thing if PlayStation wasn't like doing good or wasn't producing, but they just these dudes are magicians. Like they just putting shit into reality. Like doesn't even exist. Like PlayStation need to get their act together in 2022. From January to now, we've been playing mad games. They've been exclusive content to PlayStation on top of the third party exclusives, on top of the third party games. It's crazy, man. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty safe to say that is, like Persona said, a shitty gaming take. If anybody's saying PlayStation is doomed, especially in the next 10 years, after Jim Ryan came out and saying like, yo, they're gonna push games as a service. You know, that's the trend that they're going for. That could make it doom and gloom, to be honest with you. But I think PlayStation does a lot. Their services, for some strange reason, when it comes to the industry, gets ignored. But when the actual tangible numbers come out when it comes to PlayStation services, they are making the most bang for the buck in revenue and profit. There's more people playing on PlayStation. There's more people subscribed to PlayStation stuff. So I just don't know how, you know, people, when they try to bring up these services things, claiming that they can be doom and gloom, and you know, they can only get better from here. You know what I mean? So I just thought it was weird, man. You know what I mean? I just thought it was weird, but that's pretty much the show, guys. If you guys made it this far, you know the vibes already. Y'all know what's coming. Y'all know what's coming. Yes, sir. There's your platinum trophy. Thank you guys for coming through, man. Hit the like button. Let me see how much likes we got, Persona. How much likes we got over here?
121.
121, man. We even tell y'all to hit the like button, but over 100 likes. Appreciate it, man. We appreciate it. But yeah, man, great show. Episode 74 in the books. You know, y'all uploaded the PS4 and the PS5 version, so there you go. Another plat. But yo, Persona. Oh, we have another super chat here from my man Viper Reaps Corner. He said, I guess they trying to LeVar Ball, the LeVar Ball route, speak it into existence. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that's pretty much what they're doing. Don't matter what type of stuff is going on, they're going, yo, PlayStation is doomed. And it's not just one or two people saying it, it's multiple people saying it.
It's entire publication sites
Yeah.
pushing these types of narratives.
Yep.
And no one sees an issue. And it's like, I'm like, bro, what?
Pure.
People told you. Never mind. Let me not even go down there, right? Oh, God.
Pure craziness, man. But nah, hit us with your outro, Persona, man. Let the people know what's going on throughout the week, and you know, your Twitter is in the description. So if they ain't following you on Twitter, I don't know what the hell they doing, but
I don't know.
Talk to the people.
Crazy.
Man.
Yes, sir. Yo, listen. First off, man, shout out to y'all coming through, man. Shout out to the panel, me and Bari, man. Shout out to the chat. Definitely appreciate y'all coming through. I hope y'all enjoyed the show, episode 74 of WUPS. So for me, man, you know, y'all can follow me on Twitter at Persona Speaks. I post a lot of gameplay, man. I post gameplay stuff, jokes, all that good stuff, man. And I just speak my mind, man. That's all. And Babylon Falls review dropping tomorrow, probably tomorrow afternoon. And then when Persona Speaks this Monday, because we're definitely about to talk about a couple things. We're gonna continue this conversation for sure. And I'm probably gonna stream Strangers of nah, I'm not streaming. I'm not streaming, never mind. Elden Ring all day, man. I'm about to play Elden Ring and chill. And I appreciate y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed the show, man. Please WUPS podcast by the community for the community, man.
Yeah, man. Busy week ahead, man. A lot of games is coming out, big and small. You know what I mean? This month is crazy. Tiny Tina's Wonderworld, Ghostwire.
Yo, you picking that up?
I already pre-ordered it. I like Borderlands game.
Yo, let's play that. I'm picking that up, but I'm like, yo, I want somebody to play with. I want to play that with somebody.
Yeah, I'm in there. I don't know what class I'm gonna pick yet though. like typically when it comes to like Borderlands, I already know what like class I'm gonna pick, but this one I'm like, I don't know which one I'm gonna go for. But we'll see. Yeah, Tiny Tina's, Ghostwire Tokyo, Strangers in Paradise. What's that? I keep forgetting that Chinese game that started with the A. That looks really cool.
And Anon.
Yeah, that is coming
Anon.
out. Then you have the Ascent coming out as well. So there's a lot of stuff coming out for PlayStation in a matter of weeks.
Kirby as well. Is that Jeff Grubb in the chat?
Oh yeah, Kirby. Yeah, yo, Kirby. I definitely want to play that too.
Shout out to Jeff Grubb in the chat.
Shout out to my man Jeff Grubbs in the chat.
Grubb
man.
in the chat, man.
Appreciate
Shout out to him,
through.
man.
It was fun talking to Jeff yesterday. On
Oh yeah,
podcast.
Persona 4 Arena that come out I think this week. Yo, a lot
that
of
comes out this week?
in March, bro. Hold up, man.
Really? It comes out this week?
Yo, either this week or next week.
I thought it was like April, but yo, you're probably right.
I think it come out this week. Yo, thank you, Jeff. We appreciate you, bro.
Jesus. Too much.
Yo, that's crazy, bro. Yo, I'm glad that April and May, there's nothing like I'm not buying MLB in April. And May is dry in terms of Chrono Trigger drop in May.
Chrono Trigger drop, I think April. I don't know. Yeah, you're
no.
right,
Chrono Trigger drop May.
Yeah.
So I'll be able to. I think I should be able to get through everything by Chrono Trigger because I do want to replay Chrono Trigger, and that'll be like my game. And then if God of War really does drop in June or July,
over.
Sheesh.
Over.
It's too many games, bro.
Over, man.
It's too many. Oh, Carl said it drops the 21st, so that's next week. That's the week after this week coming up. So all right, we good.
Man. Yo, I know my PlayStation gonna be downloading a lot in the next 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because I was looking.
I actually ran out of space. I ran when I was trying to download Young Souls. It said I couldn't download it because my M2 was full, and I said, "What?"
Damn, you got everything on that M2.
Yo, I had to clear some space out. I said, "Hold up, what?" So I cleared out like 600 gigs of games that I'm not going back to. I'm just like, if I want to play it again, I'll just re-download it.
I gotta start uploading more of these Elden Ring stuff and other gameplay, so I can just take away all the game captures because I got like 200 gigs of like game captures that I haven't even uploaded stuff here. Like Demon Souls, I got like 30 gigs of that. Tales, I got like 40.
Tales. Yeah. Bro, Tales, I got 100. Tales, I got 120 gigs of like all these boss fights and all this shit. Man. I'm like, I gotta get rid of all that so I can clean up my console drive because my console hard drive is about to be full as well. I'm like, I gotta like, it's spring is coming around the corner, man. I'm about to spring clean my consoles. I'm about to spring clean my crib. Everything about to get cleaned up and get pushed to the side, man. Get ready for these other games.
Yes, sir, man. But yeah, guys, we're gonna get up out of here, man. Yo, Young Souls, I'm gonna be playing that today, Jack, man. I was looking at your stream the other day, man. Like that's a game I'm excited to play. Yeah, that's an RPG game. Like, yeah, it's a beat 'em up, but you have to like grind out. You gotta, get your little bills up. But yeah, I'm super excited to play that. I'm gonna be starting that pretty much today, right after this show. I'm gonna play a little bit more Elden Ring. I gotta do something, then I'm gonna play that.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, guys, I have a We Gonna Talk tomorrow in the morning. PlayStation Nation, y'all gonna be upset at me, but it has to be said. I wouldn't be me if I didn't do a stream like that. So yeah. Stay tuned for that one tomorrow in the morning. The classic times that I will go live or one. Well, all right, guys. Episode 74 is in the books, man. Appreciate it once again for all the support that we do have here on What's Up PlayStation Podcast. Like sometimes when we look back and we think about all the guests that we had on here, man, like it's unbelievable what we accomplished in a matter of like a couple of months or just a year. You know what I mean? For like a small channel like us, but we appreciate because of you guys that come through and show support, and all the people that's cool in the community that is down to come on through on the show, which we'll be hitting up more people. We say that all the time, but we will be hitting you up if you want to be a part of the show one of these days.
Yep.
But let's get up out of here, man. Persona, we hungry. We want a game. We got to clean.
Hey, yo, fact.
But most importantly, we gone.
Peace out.
Deuces.